Mm, mm. Feeling that music.
That's good. It's a good intro.
Feeling the music. Feeling loosey goosey. Hanging out with Master Chaos. That's right. We are live. Welcome to the party, pal. That's right. I'm stealing your line.
Hey. That's okay. I stole it from John McClane. It's
Yeah, our favorite movie of all time, Christmas movie, Die Hard, or our favorite tagline, Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
What's going on, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. Speaking of that line and the movie in general, did you see the video where, I don't know why he does it, but Jimmy Fallon asks Barack Obama if he thinks Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Uh-huh.
And Obama says it is not.
What?
He doesn't consider it a Christmas movie. He considers it an action movie that just takes place during Christmas. Okay. And I guess technically, if you define it as it has nothing to do with Christmas, yeah, he's right. But I don't know. It's such a Christmassy movie that it's a Christmas movie. Yeah. What the hell?
Christmas songs everywhere, lights. Yeah. It's the holidays represented in the movie. You got the Run DMC Christmas rap song. Come on.
What's funny about that song? I hadn't heard it. The only time I hear it is when I watch the movie, and I always wonder why that song did not catch up with the world. Like, why does Mariah Carey's song become the big hit, but Run DMC? They're rap about Christmas time in Hollis, Queens, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't that become like a classic Christmas song? It's weird,
right? Oh, we got everybody. The Movie Dojo Army has arrived. We got Sean Holmes, Theodore, Edwin. What's going on? All right, Trey Doe. What's going on? It says, cheers, Master Chaos. Still have more sake, I see. That's what he said.
Yes, I do. I'm going to finish it tonight, most likely.
Gilbert was cracking. Edwin. Well, welcome, Edwin. First time to the channel. Welcome. All right. John Martinez. Let's start the ruckus. That's right. All right. The Movie Dojo Army has arrived. We got 10 people watching so far. Thank you guys for hanging out for another episode of Is It Really That Bad? That's right. So what are you drinking again? What kind of sake is that? Non-sponsored. Non-sponsored.
I'm gonna get it's not sponsored. It's called Gekikan Black and Gold.
Okay. I can dig it. Well, remember I told you next time we stream together, I got to get a little loosey goosey with you as well.
Okay, what you got?
Know what I'm saying? So I got Teremana Reposado small batch tequila. Non-sponsored.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Non-sponsored. And supposedly this is The Rock, Mr. Dwayne Johnson's tequila, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drink it straight on camera. No, I'm just kidding. got a little bit of pineapple orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of juice. Stir it up a little bit, right? Get a little bit of tangy taste to that. That's right.
A little tropical fun.
Yeah. Cheers to chat for hanging out with us tonight.
Cheers, absolutely.
There you go. That's right. Dog Soldier in the house. Scatman Stoops in the house. All right. These streams has been fun. This new series that I kind of helped start has been a blast. It's been a blast, but at the same time, it could backfire and give you a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen. I mean, of course, obviously with the Ben-Hur remake, but I don't know if you've seen my other stream when we talked about Ballistic. Oh my God.
I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I remember I saw that you guys covered it, and I'm like, man, I remember kind of really digging that movie, but it's been such a long time.
Hey, maybe you liked it. You never know. To each his own. But I
have to rewatch it though. But I guess you're not a fan.
It's pissed off, man. Let's see here. Andre Atkins, what's cracking? That's right. 16 people hanging out.
Hey, nice. Right. Welcome, everybody.
It is growing. How was your Christmas, my brother?
Oh man, it was fantastic. I don't know if you had a spare 2 hours to watch my Christmas morning unboxing video.
Dude, I saw a clip of it. I was like, oh my God. Like the thumbnail was insane.
Yeah, it was more than I expected. I ended up opening 93 movies
Jeez, oh,
And yeah, I honestly was, this is probably like 30 minutes, but no, absolutely. Whoa, but that's a lot.
Biggest unboxing video ever.
I honestly think it is. I mean, I'll have to do some research, but for the most part, I don't know how many unboxings go nearly 2 hours, and I might have set the record. I don't know. We'll see.
Right, 19 people hanging out. That's right. It is growing. It's getting bigger.
Nice.
The Chaos Army, Movie Dojo Army, is growing. 21 people now. Look at that. Scatman Stoop says he has to go take a shower, but he's still going to watch us live.
Hey, awesome.
What you got to do, my brother. Fluffy Pig Monster. All right. What's going on in the house?
Fluffy Pig Monster.
Yeah. All right. I guess we got enough people in here. We can get it cracking, get it going. Let us Omni Blast. That's right. She-Ra has arrived. Let's go ahead and get it cracking here. Let's start with let's start with Flatliners. And then we'll end with RoboCop. So
okay.
Honest, before we get into it and talk about our likes and dislikes, right?
Sure.
Honest opinion of Flatliners remake. Go.
Honest opinion of the remake?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right off the bat, I thought it was pointless, boring, not scary. And I see you have notes.
Bootleg notes.
Pointless, boring, and nonsensical, not scary, and completely unnecessary.
Yes.
And it's hard to compete when you have the original has such a great cast.
Yeah.
And then this has kind of like the C-level people. I mean, somehow Ellen Page or Elliot Page, whatever she wants to call herself.
Elliot, yeah.
Well, how she just, I don't know what the hell she's doing or he's doing in this movie because it's so bizarre, but
we'll keep it simple. We'll say Page.
Page. Page Master.
Yeah, Page Master. Have you seen I mean she's a good god damn it. Paige is a good actress.
Yes.
God damn it. Paige is a good actor. We're trying here, all right? We're trying.
We're trying.
Give us a break, all right? But yeah, god damn it. Paige is good. God damn it.
Well, how about this?
Have you seen Hard Candy?
Hard Candy's great.
Dude, chat.
That's like her first movie though, right?
Is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chat, if you have not seen Hard Candy with Paige and Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
It is a thriller. Don't read the plot synopsis. Don't read up anything. Just watch it blind. Hard Candy, guys. Paige is really good in it. I'm always a fan of Patrick Wilson. Definitely check out Hard Candy. It's a trip. Check out Hard Candy. Omni Blast says Hard Candy is great. That's right.
I'll tell you. Speaking of Patrick Wilson, since you like Patrick Wilson, just a quick Hollywood aside.
Okay.
Because he's such a good dude. I'm acquaintances with James Wan, and I got to be one of the ghosts in Insidious.
Yeah.
So towards the end of the movie, we got to be on set for a little bit, and we were there when they were filming sort of the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And Patrick Wilson is such a nice dude. He's the only actor. Rose Byrne seemed like she was sort of like in her own head, so she just didn't really like talk to anyone else but the cast. But Patrick Wilson was such a nice dude. He walked up and like he shook everybody's hand, like, "Hey, nice to meet you." So he was like the only dude who's like, would talk to the peons, the extras. So I'm always a big fan of his because I appreciated that he went out of his way to say hi to everybody.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
like you said, that means he's a real dude because they don't have to. They could be. They can have dicks up their asses, and oh, how dare you speak to me? What are you, the help?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Man, get away from me. Man, they get a little handkerchief and they're like, man, go pick that up.
I've seen some awful behavior on set. So the fact that this big actor was cool enough to just kind of like hang out, I like that. I appreciate that.
And I've never seen him in anything where he sucked.
No,
he always was very solid in everything he's in. So
yeah, he's a genuine dude.
But yeah, Page fans in the chat right now, if you have not seen Hard Candy, definitely check it out. But
yeah, John Martinez, you're right. He is a Keanu Reeves type guy. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. But I think with this movie, is it just me or did Paige know that the movie she was God damn it, the movie Paige was in was so bad that, you know what? Y'all need to kill my character off right now. Dude, that was strange, bro.
Yeah.
Like her character, Paige's character.
Spoilers,
right?
by the way.
Yeah. Oh no, spoilers for both movies. They've been out long enough. All right. Paige's character is the lead in this movie.
Yeah.
Paige's character is the one that comes up with this idea, right? And Paige's character is the first to get killed.
Right. She's the only one to get killed.
Yeah, yeah. And dude, in my opinion, they all should have fucking died.
Yeah.
They all should have died. Like I didn't like anyone. I mean, Diego Luna's character was okay.
Yeah.
He was okay. And he's a very good actor as well. For all you Rogue One fans out there. But I mean, it's just like, oh my God. So get into it. I got some bootleg notes over here.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so how it's been years since I've seen the original Flatliners. I wanted to watch it before I got into the remake, but I didn't have time today, unfortunately. But I remember enjoying it. I remember liking it. I remember there were moments in there that was pretty suspenseful.
Yeah.
It was pretty suspenseful, and there were some intense moments. And I do remember, the little hint of the unknown. Like, what the fuck did we bring back with us, right?
Right.
And there was a little hint of horror in that. This one, they tried to go full-blown horror and failed at everything. It's been a long time since I've seen a scary movie where from beginning to end, I was like this.
Yeah.
For the entire movie. It doesn't matter how many jump scares this movie tries to. Blah! We're gonna call jump scares bagools. I don't know. It doesn't matter how many bagools appear in this movie, right? It just, dude, I was so fucking bored out of my mind. And I think boring, at the end of the day, boring is worse than bad.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes, like, kind of movies we like to watch sometimes, right? We have an open mind, watch everything. Sometimes we can watch a bad movie and find entertainment somewhere, right?
Right.
But boring, bland will always be worse.
Yes.
Than bad. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the original. I love the original. I mean, you got Joel Schumacher directing, so it's very stylish.
Yes.
It's a gorgeous looking movie.
Yes.
It is a really creepy movie. I mean, I think they definitely kind of amp up. It's definitely a scarier movie than the remake. They definitely creep it out, and they definitely make you feel like, oh shit, what they did was wrong. You don't fucking do that. And in this one, it just felt like they were just kind of fucking around. And then whenever they came back, they celebrated with like raves and shit. Like, what the? I don't care about any. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, sorry. You address your notes. We'll start there.
So you have the beginning where. Hold on a second. Hold on. So, chat, if you're not familiar with Flatliners, I think me and you needed to be revived back to life to finish this movie. Let's see. Okay, chat. So if you're not familiar with Flatliners, just the plot synopsis. You have 5 medical students obsessed by what lies beyond the confines of life. Embark on a daring experiment by stopping their hearts for short periods of time. Each triggers a near-death experience, giving them a first-hand account on the afterlife. That's the plot synopsis. However, what we got in the movie was, I don't want to get bad grades. I'm a student, and my mom keeps coming around and going, blah, 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 you need to study. Blah, 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 blah. So I don't want to fail. I want to succeed at school. So y'all need to fucking kill me. You need to fucking kill me and then bring me back to life. Because apparently in this movie, when you go under to I don't know, man, this movie's making dying sound like fun. Hey, die for a little bit, right? Bring you back. Hey, you're like a genius and you're fucking horny all the time. You just want to fuck everything.
Right.
So hey, there's perks. Yeah. So anyway, in the beginning, you see Paige. It was her little sister she was driving with, right? I think it was their little sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's kind of hard to remember, right? Because it's hard
Yeah.
to remember the movie.
Like a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. So they get in an accident, blah, 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 blah. Then the movie starts. And then for some strange reason, am I wrong? Or when the boring opening credits started, you hear a lot of audio. Was that audio taken from the original?
No, I think what it was supposed to be was recordings of people saying, "Hey, this is kind of like what I've had as a near-death experience."
Okay. All right. So still boring.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So we have at 14 minutes in, chat. So keep in mind, we don't know who the characters are. We don't give a fuck who the characters are. But 14 minutes in, we have our first jump scare for no reason. No one has even flatlined yet. That's how bad and desperate this movie is for scares. All it is, hey, meet me in the basement. I got to show you guys something, right? So the black girl who's like, I want good grades. That one, she gets in like this elevator, right, and comes down, and the lights go in and out for a second, and then when the lights come back on, the doors open up. Paige is just standing there looking at her, and it's Buckle, here, right? And I was like, oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah,
we're in trouble. And it wasn't even like, oh, for comedic effect, like jump scare will make you laugh. Like it was just like, oh, the lights are going. Why? No one's flatlined yet. We haven't gone to the other side to wake up all the other extra bagools.
Right.
To come follow us back to Earth. I mean, back into reality, right? So I already knew at 14 minutes in, I was just like, Jesus Christ. Director Ranjit, what's cracking? Everybody. All right, 26 people. Egg Shin 6. What's going on? Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. All right. So immediately, maybe 15 minutes in, because it was right after that, Paige comes up with the idea of going under. Hey, we could become, I know it's a big high risk doing this, but hey, if we succeed, we will be rich, famous, all that stuff. We will be way ahead of the curve, and everyone will bow to us, right?
Right.
And at that point in the movie, you assume that maybe she wants to see her sister,
right?
But it doesn't clearly come out at that moment. So if you're a first time viewer, you're watching this, you're going, what's her motivation? Because the whole movie, she's not struggling with any grades. She's smart.
Right.
Like she's like, what's her motivation for trying to do this? All the other students are kind of desperate.
See, the motivation, I think, was she wanted to know what was beyond the veil. And I think that was sort of what they considered the final frontier when it comes to science. Like, okay, if we can scientifically map the brain while it's, in a near-death experience state, we can maybe figure out what that's like and maybe help bring people back, find out what's, on the other side. So I could see that. And that's why I really loved the original, because it's such an interesting concept to have doctors medically study, the other side. And then once you've died, you've paid the price. You cannot come back. You owe them a death. Right. So I love that concept. But this movie, I absolutely kind of lowest common denominator take of that story for sure.
So literally after an hour, a whole entire hour goes by, and then finally Paige goes, she's on, Paige's character's on the phone, and Paige is like crying and stuff because ever since she's been brought back, the character has been brought back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weird shit's been happening, right? So she's freaking out, the character's freaking out, and Paige sends, records this message on her cell phone, and she's like, I'm just gonna say she. Fuck it. The character's a she. Okay.
No, it's a girl. Yeah, it's a girl. Go ahead.
All right. So she is telling, like, I'm so sorry. The real reason, she says it right there. I lied to all of you. She goes, the real reason was I wanted to see my sister. It's the whole reason I did this. So we found that out after an hour. Over an hour, we finally find this out. And it's just like, I get it. That was probably supposed to be like this big reveal, but it just didn't work. I didn't care by that point. I wasn't like, oh, like I was just like, and, that was me the whole movie, pretty much. Just so bland, boring. Just, And when Paige goes under, for the first time, they're trying to make it all intense. I didn't care about anybody. Oh, what the fuck was going on? Like the movie's just rushing through here,
right?
And like I said, and like you said, like when they like going beyond the grave or whatever, and then coming back.
Yeah.
Hey, let's party, let's drink, and have an orgy or some shit. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Why would that be your next thing?
What's going on right now? They didn't have an orgy. Don't get excited, chat. But I'm just saying, it looked like it was about to go down. Like, what's going on here? Because apparently it makes you really horny. Yeah. So isn't this a great filmmaking we have going here, chat?
Oh my god!
All right. So the big twisteroo, like you just explained, the whole monkey paw thing. Basically, they come back out. They're horny. They become more hornier, right? But they become geniuses too. They're like way smarter, right? But something from their past, that they have done, basically that evil entity is following them and trying to get revenge in a way, right?
Right. And that's where I had the biggest problem with the movie. Concept-wise, it's solid. I love the concept. But the goddamn ghosts, the stupid ass, the evil that's chasing them. First of all, two of those are not even dead. So how? And then at one point they make the assumption, they're like, oh, it's not like ghosts or demons that are chasing us. It's our guilty conscience. Fuck that. That is not good, because then the movie, spoilers, at the end, it's more like, hey, all you have to do is forgive yourself. Movie over. Fuck that.
That pissed me off.
So stupid, man.
That pissed me off. And the ghosts are the evil entities, the demons, as they were trying to call them. Is this the first time in the history of horror movies where a demon tried to choke somebody with a plastic bag? one doctor's driving away like, ow, right. And then the demon from the other dimension, the demon from the netherworld, from whatever the further, the ghoul from the further comes from behind the chair, just raises up like, and then grabs a plastic bag and tries to smother her. And I was like, wait a minute. This is a fucking ghost. Are you kidding me right now? Like, what is happening?
So bad.
Just for it later to have force powers,
right,
and dragging her everywhere in the further. I'm like, dude, oh my god.
Well, they try to explain it in terms of like, there's different shots of the girl just kind of like pretending like she's choking, so we see that it's happening in her mind. But the fact is, if you're telling us the other side is coming back for them, then it has to be people that are from the other side. Like there's that one guy in the boat, and he he had a girlfriend who he got pregnant, and he didn't want her to have the kids, so he wanted her to have the abortion. You find out she's alive and the kid is alive. So who the fuck was the ghost in the boat with him?
Yeah.
Why was that? Oh my god, why was that happening?
And why did it look like her?
Right. It shouldn't have. If you're just telling me they're going nuts, that's different than what we got in the original one, which was just. I think all of their ghosts made sense and were stylishly put together too. It wasn't this bullshit. I mean, everything in this way looks flat. Like cinematography, it looks flat, ugly. Yeah. It doesn't have any style or substance. It's basically just turn the cameras on, turn on the lights, let's go. The original looked like a piece of art, and that's missing here.
Yeah, even during the intense sequences of them trying to revive the characters, I remember Schumacher doing interesting camera work to keep the viewers interested in what's happening, or to make it more interesting. No, guess what we get in this fucking movie? We get that girl in my class is smarter than me. So I'm going to hack her laptop or phone, and then I'm going to fucking send, I got all these photos of her where she posed nude, and I'm going to fucking send that to the high school.
Right. Like, that's the worst thing she did. So you're telling me that like the demons of whatever hell or the afterlife want to use that against her? Like, what the shit is that? Like, I stole some staples and now the staples are haunting me. Like, what are you fucking serious, movie? You couldn't come up with anything better. Like, maybe that girl committed suicide. You know, maybe.
I gotta admit, man. All right, there was 2 cookies left in the refrigerator. All right, I had to go in there. I was supposed to save one for Lady Fat Blood, but I said, "Fuck it," I was hungry, and I took 2 of the cookies.
Another cookie will attack you. Yeah. Oh my god,
dude!
Bad script overall. Honestly, it's
when it got soon as Paige got killed, I said, "Oh, they don't fucking care about this fucking movie."
Yeah.
It's your main character.
Yeah, not only the main character, but the biggest actor in the cast. Yes. And Kiefer Sutherland, which is kind of, carrying over from Ben-Hur for us. He's in it, but he's barely in it. Like it was like a cameo,
Yeah, he wasn't even the same character.
No, I mean, which would have been great. Like, oh shit, we've done this. We did this in the past. Let me help you. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. But nah, he just has white hair.
It's almost like he owed someone a favor to be in this movie or something.
Maybe that was the he took any gig he was offered. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, oh sure.
Yeah. And the one girl, the one girl that changed the diagnosis. What was it? What was it? The one guy, she had him treated for what was it? A jellyfish, jellyfish thing.
Yeah.
But he was like, it was a drug issue. He was on drugs.
Yeah.
And so she fucked up, and that guy ended up getting killed, and she didn't tell anybody. Right. She didn't want to get, kicked out of the, because, being a doctor is my whole life, all the hard work. And I was just like, you mean to tell me the evil entities are appearing to her as jellyfish?
Yeah.
What is happening? There's one part of the movie, man. She's in the pool, and then all of a sudden, jellyfish are around. Ah!
Oh my god. Yeah.
I was like, dude, but yeah, I totally agree with you. Like, I wanted to throw something at the TV when at the end, the worst one that actually committed murder and tried to cover it up. Out of everyone else's, hers was the worst. Like deed. Hers was the worst.
Yeah.
And all she had to do was forgive herself. Yay, movie.
Yeah.
That's all she had to do. And
the
Bagul entity said, "Oh, all right. You got me. All right, back to the further. Let's go."
Right. Dang it.
Ooh.
Figured it out. It's like the Freddy Krueger shit where like, oh, if I just don't believe in you, you die. Well, that didn't fucking work out because there's like 8 other movies. So
oh my god. Like I was like, no. But the best line in the movie, there's a line that I enjoyed.
Okay.
It's when Diego Luna and the chick we were just talking about, she's hot, he's hot, so they got to fuck, right? That's just how it is, right? Right? So they fuck, and then she wakes up the next day on top of him, and then she's all like, "Why are you with me? Why are you with me? I just told you I killed somebody. I just told you I gave someone the wrong, diagnostic, whatever the fuck, and he died. But yet you're still with me, right? I threw myself at you like a whore, but yet you're still with me. What must you think of me? Why did you do this? Why are you still with me?" And he goes, "Well, because you're fucking hot."
Yeah.
I was like, hey. Hey. Like, what kind of questions are these?
I mean, the whole script is shit. Somebody in the chat just asked, Egg Shen just asked, do they remake movies just to remake them? From my experience, remakes happen because a studio is very risk averse. It's all about money. So they say, we want to make a horror movie. What do we have? Oh, well, we got Flatliners, in our catalog. Oh, okay. Maybe we can put in like a CW cast.
Yeah.
Maybe hire someone like a bigger name actor as an anchor. And we can make that super cheap. And so that's how remakes happen. They think that an audience recognizes the name. I mean, Flatliners is not the most well-known movie ever.
Yeah.
But they think people will recognize it. People will go see it. They haven't learned that remakes have to be treated so with little tender kid gloves.
Yes.
Because the people who are going to watch it the most are the fans of the original, not new people. And
Right.
if fans of the original don't like it, or at least say, hey, you improved on it, then you're dead. And that's happened time and again. So it's unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah. So at first, besides being bored, we got 30 people hanging out with us. That's right.
Awesome.
You guys rock, man. Thanks for hanging out. At first, I was bored because it was bland, right? And then I was like, well, is it really a 4%? Paige is trying here. Diego Luna's trying here. But then by the end of the fucking movie, you just had to forgive yourself. And the demon goes, oh, oh, hey, she figured it out. All right, back to the further.
That's all it took. Yeah. It's apathy, honestly.
4%, it deserves to stay there.
Yeah. The thing is,
deserves it.
4%. So, yeah. Nobody gave a shit. No one. It's like the critics like, well, whatever. They didn't give a shit. I don't give a shit. That's where it lays.
Yeah. So yes, it is really that bad. Chat. As of right now, I don't see it getting any better. But yeah, it deserves to stay, because if we're angry and annoyed by the end of it, the percentage is not going up in our
no. And the director's great. The director. I gotta double check this, but the director of the film, he did. I think he's Troll Hunter. He's a Troll Hunter director, and I think, or maybe he did Let Me In. Maybe he did Let Me In, or Let the Right One In.
He did the girl with the dragon tattoo. What the hell happened?
That's right. He's a great director. He's a stylish guy. I'm guessing it's just a studio shit where they're like, no, don't fancy it up. Just have a thing. It's it's a PG-13 kind of bullshit. So just whatever, man. You have 30 days to make it happen. That's kind of my idea of what went on behind the scenes there.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah, so everybody in the chat, if you missed it, good for you. Honestly, I had no intentions to watch it until somebody mentioned it last time, and we're like, wow, that might be interesting. But I give movies a shot, but sometimes they don't deserve it,
Right. But it's the whole purpose of our series too, because sometimes you want to, like with RoboCop, which we're going to really talk about in a second. Some movies are may or may not be worth revisiting, right? You may have a different opinion on it afterwards, or we get to watch some hidden gems, movies we never heard of this movie. Let me check it out. Man, I liked it. That was good. It wasn't that bad, right? So that's what's cool about this series that we're doing. However, Flatliners sucked. It is what it is. It pissed me off. Ben-Hur remake pissed me off. Ballistic pissed me off. But did RoboCop piss me off? Now, here we go. Now, I remember you mentioned that you were okay with it when you saw it back in the day. Did you see it in theater?
I did. I saw it in theaters. I saw it in theaters with my wife. She's not a big action movie fan. I thought I had my copy here somewhere. I saw it in theaters. I was actually really looking forward to it. Obviously, if you grew up in the fucking 80s, you love RoboCop. That's such a landmark film for so many reasons.
Yes.
When you get the idea of they're going to remake it, we're not going to get another Verhoeven movie unless Verhoeven directs it. It's going to be its own thing.
Yeah.
It's a different generation, a different decade. A lot has happened in between. So you can't expect Verhoeven levels of carnage or Verhoeven's style of filmmaking, because it's going to be a different team and it's a different audience. Like, I don't know, like Verhoeven doesn't really work that much anymore. So I went in expecting something different. I was just hoping it would satisfy at least the bare minimum requirements for a robot cop movie. And let's get into it.
Well, my experience was a bad one at first, because many years ago, when this movie came out, when the movie was announced and it came out, and I heard it was PG-13, I already was like, no, I was done.
Right.
I hated it. Immediately hated it. I was like, you fucking kidding me? And then, it came out. I just didn't really give a shit. The trailer didn't really wow me.
Right.
So a buddy of mine got a really bad bootleg. So me and Lady Fat Blood sat down. We watched the bootleg, and unfortunately, my first time experience was not good, because the bootleg was bad, the sound was bad, the picture was bad, and we were already in the mood to hate it.
Gotcha.
So it was a no-win scenario, right? Many years after that passed, and whatchamacallit, as a joke, I found, because I like to torture Lady Fat Blood sometimes because it's fun. You torture the ones you love. It's fun. I recommend it. So I would buy her these gag gifts. They're for me. They're for my entertainment, right? So I would I bought her like Rawhead Rex one time. I was like, here you go. And she looked at me. She was like, I was laughing hysterically. Of course I get punched in the arm afterwards, but it's worth it. But I got her as a gag gift. She opened it up, and I got her a RoboCop remake. Because I found it in Blu-ray for like $4, right?
Right.
So she was like, so I got punched in the arm. I laughed hysterically, and then we put it away, and it's just been there for the past couple of years, and we never was in the mood to watch it. Well, now because of this brand new series, and the Movie Dojo Army is here to hear what our thoughts and what we have to say about RoboCop. This is the perfect time. So I watched it today with the Blu-ray picture, the lights turned out, sound system up, and you're going to be surprised, chat, what I'm about to say. You're not going to be blown away, but you might be surprised. But first, let's get this out of the way first. Let's make sure everyone's understanding. Master Chaos introduced it. Let's make sure everyone understands. Yes. So, the first original RoboCop is the best in the series.
Yeah.
It is one of the greatest action sci-fi violent movies of all time.
Right.
All right. Of all time. In my opinion, this is a 5-star movie. Fight me. I don't care. For the genre that it's representing, it's a 5-star movie. It's a classic. This is iconic. This is iconic.
Yeah.
Still to this day, even look, for example, the brand new Mortal Kombat game. RoboCop's in it, and Peter Weller's doing the voice.
Yep.
Still to this day, and this movie's old, in the 80s. This is still the best. The badassity, the action sequences will not be topped.
Yes.
The memorable villains will not be topped. The memorable dialogue, the lines, guns, guns, guns. It's not going to be topped. Bitches leave. Another classic line. Not going to be topped. Right? It's not going to be topped. Now, let me set that aside. Make sure everyone else is in agreement. Now, I pulled the Master Chaos and I said, all right, let me do this one more time, but let me not expect Verhoeven.
Right.
I watched it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm sure we're all ready.
It's actually a solid movie. There you go.
I loved it.
It's not great. It is not a great film.
Right.
It's a solid attempt at a remake. It's solid. All right. Action sequences are solid. All right. Special effects are solid. It's a solid attempt. It wasn't the dumpster fire that I thought it was when I first watched it years ago.
Right. Right.
And believe it or not, there's actually some things I like about the movie.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I thought the movie was great. I mean, I have many points. You get into yours first, but
jump in.
I loved it. I honestly think it's as far as remakes go, this hit all the beats story wise. It made it modern. It made it, it didn't attempt to make a retro movie. It took a modern take. It made it political.
Right.
It introduced, OCP is sort of a kind of a Elon Musk type of situation, and I mean, nowadays it's more relevant than ever. I honestly think it was a really well done movie. But you go ahead.
Like I said, well done and a very solid attempt. Because I think people forget some people forget how bad RoboCop 3 was. They forget how bad RoboCop 3 was.
Yeah.
They forget how bad the RoboCop TV show was. RoboCop did not shoot people. RoboCop shot things around the room that would fall on people's heads.
Right.
People forget about that. People forget how bad the RoboCop TV movies were. All right? Those were bad.
Yeah.
People forget that RoboCop teamed up with WCW wrestler Sting, and it was horrible. All right, yes,
I missed that one.
There's footage of this.
Wow.
Sting walking out with RoboCop. People forget all of this, you know.
Right.
So in comparison to that, all right, in comparison to that, I think this is a very solid attempt. Like, I think they tried. Maybe we may differ a little bit on the villains. The only villain I liked was Jackie E. Haley.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only character I really liked. I thought, in my opinion, I thought Michael Keaton was just there to get a check. There was really nothing interesting about him. Every single Samuel Jackson scene could have been cut from the movie.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't help that Samuel Jackson's scenes, sometimes he's for OCP, and then sometimes he's against OCP. And I'm like, wait a minute, whose side are you on? Because first he's like, oh, I'm against Michael Keaton. And then when they create Alex Murphy, as RoboCop, he's all about Alex Murphy. And then when everything goes to shit at the end, I mean, maybe that was on purpose to show how the media is wishy-washy, right? I don't know. Maybe that was on purpose. But then at the end, he's like, when Gary Oldman comes forward and confesses, the misdeeds of the company and what they did wrong, Samuel Jackson's like, this motherfucker needs to be in jail. He had to Samuel Jackson at some point.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson. I still, even though the action sequences were solid, I still wish it was rated R, but that's just my preference.
Sure.
That's just me. That's just me. Because when you think RoboCop, you think balls to the wall. All right. Yeah. You think just, right? You get an action boner when you watch the original movie.
Sure.
Right, so, some fan service. They for the old school fans like me, they throw in the theme song when the title comes on.
Yes.
Jackie E. Haley says at one point, "I'll buy that for $1."
Yeah. I heard that.
There's little things in there. There's definitely little things in there. So far, I was okay with the movie. It was almost like the movie started as kind of like a gritty crime thriller.
Yeah.
When Officer Lewis, this time played by a male, him and his partner go out and just kind of stop some drug trafficking and whatnot, and it goes wrong, and his partner gets shot. And Joel Kinnaman's character Murphy suspects foul play.
Yeah,
and that's when our movie begins. And then he digs a little bit too deep, and then his car blows up. Now, him blowing up in the movie, did it work for the movie? Yes. Like the car blowing up.
Right.
Did that scene work for the movie? Was it as memorable, as dramatic as the original? No. But like I said, I'm trying to pull you. I'm like, well, let me just accept this movie on its own terms.
PG-13, man. You're not gonna have his hand blown off in a PG-13.
I know. I wish, damn it, but I know. I get it. It still worked for the movie, though. It still worked.
Yeah. So let's address the first act real quick, because in the opening scene, we get robot action right out of the get-go, and it's great, and it's satisfying. And you know what? In the reality of the world, yes, the military would be using these to clear out villages or whatever, and that makes a lot of sense. On the way it was directed, the way it was filmed, the tension, I was already like, okay, well, this movie's already 100% more than I thought it was going to even attempt to do. And then you get, the dirty cop storyline, which is cliche, I get it, but at least they're trying to tell a cop. They didn't forget the cop part of RoboCop.
Right.
And so I appreciated that. And the explosion was the PG-13 answer, but it's different rules, different worlds.
Why did the little kid in the beginning grab a knife and thought he could take out an Ed 209?
I get it. He was protecting his dad, and
I know. It's like, what are you doing? I was like yelling at him like I'm in the movie. What are you doing? You're taking a knife to an Ed 209? But I'm just goofing around. But
I love that we got to see them in action. I love that we got to see the prototype robots. Like, oh, this is where the suit would come from. It wasn't like, oh, hey, here's the thing we might be able to do. I like that they set up. This is the world that exists. Robots are a reality.
Right.
They just want to humanize it. Right. Okay. Good job.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in.
But like at this point in the movie, I'm like, okay. Like I wasn't cringing. I wasn't in pain. Let's see where this goes. But here's where the movie started to score some points with me.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, movie, I'm paying attention now.
Okay.
And that's when, sorry, shut up my phone here. And that's when You know, they take him in the program, right? He's all fucked up anyway. They trick the wife into signing the waiver. You know, we're going to help him get better, but they're just, you know, it's all Michael Keaton's, you know, it's all a ruse so they can use them for a new project because, you know, the politicians are like, no, the robots are dangerous. Look what happened early at the beginning of the movie. So he's like, hey, let's add a little bit of humanity to this robot, you know, interpretation, if you will, for law enforcement. And that'll get people over. You know, it'll work. And it actually did work, but let's rewind a little bit. The scene where he's dancing with his wife, Alex Murphy's dancing with his wife, right? They're at a party. His buddy Lewis is all healthy, hanging out with him. You know, everybody's having a good time. And then things start changing, and then he realizes, like, what the fuck is happening? And he slowly opens up his eyes, and he starts panicking. And that's when Gary Oldman is there, basically calm down, and he's trying to let him know you were in an accident. There's not much left. What you see is you. That's you. And he starts to freak out. And now, you know, Joel Kinnaman is not known to be, you know, like he doesn't have a track record of being like the greatest actor of all time, right?
Yeah.
You know, does anybody remember Captain Flag? You know, but
no,
but is that really his fault though? Think about that. Was that his fault or was that the script's fault?
He was in a TV show. I'm blanking on the name of it now, but God, The Missing or something like that. And he was fantastic in that show.
Okay.
It was a cop procedural. He was great in that.
Okay. So all right. So he has at least that. Like it's there, right?
Yeah.
I really, at this moment of the movie, I really enjoyed his acting performance because he literally freaks the fuck out.
He cries.
He starts crying. He freaks out. Then he runs away. And then they have to shut him off because they have, you know, he can't let him get away. And then just to make a point, like, look, hey, look, this is not a dream. They start taking his body parts off and basically leaving nothing but brain and kind of a little bit of spine, lungs, like meat, just enough to keep him going.
Yeah.
And his reaction, anybody would have reacted the same way, like, right? This is the brain that doesn't die now, right? Like anybody would have reacted the same way.
Yeah.
And he just freaked out. And I was like, you know what? At this moment with this scene, this movie's not as generic as I thought it was at this moment, right?
Yeah.
So that scene really stood out. And the movie was starting to score a little bit of points for me, right?
Yeah.
I also enjoyed when he was going on his targeting exercises. And Jackie E. Hurley, who played a great bad guy, was basically fucking with him. He says, "You look such a dick in the movie." Kept calling him Tin Man. He kept calling him Tin Man. And then when he goes out to do the targeting practice against robots, he's like, "Let me play a little bit of music." And he plays "I Only Had a Heart" from the Tin Man in the background. I was like, all right, movie. Okay. That's pretty good. All right. That's pretty good. Right. So there's nuggets here and there. Golden nuggets.
Yeah.
Which I originally thought were shit nuggets. But the golden nuggets, I was like, oh, well, there's one. Okay. Put that in my pocket. All right.
Right.
Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah, the action scenes with him storming other warehouses. I do like the part of the movie where he's starting to just saying, fuck it. I'm going against my orders. I'm going to try to solve my murder. Right. That was interesting as well. And then we have the big, him versus the multiple Ed 209s in this one.
Yeah.
I did enjoy him being a little bit more agile than the original RoboCop.
Absolutely.
I did like that he can slide, leap, he can run if he
wasn't just like, like a toy,
and I mean, for what he was given, I mean, Joel Kinnaman's not no Peter Weller for that role.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought he was fine. Like I said, there was no, because when I watched it the first time, I was looking at my watch, man. I'll be honest. Like I was just like, dude, it's almost over. Like what? Like I was just, even at the end when he goes, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." Me and Lady Fat Blood were like, "Boo!" Like we were like, like we hated it before we even watched the movie, right?
Right.
But watching it now, take all the Samuel Jackson scenes out; they were pointless. I would give a little bit more meat and let Michael Keaton do more because he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman was serviceable. The concept was still there, but like I said, overall, I would have preferred it to be R-rated. But overall, it was a very solid attempt.
Yeah.
At a remake to, let's be honest, a classic of the genre, and it's very hard to do. Now, unfortunately, I know there's. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's moments where the movie does feel generic.
Right.
I don't know if that means that there's like I don't know. Do you think there's a little bit of pacing issues? Maybe things could have been cut. What do you think? Or were you completely fine with how the movie flowed?
Okay. So from the fan perspective and from understanding what remakes mean to a studio, and to when they're looking at what they want to do and how they want to approach it, PG-13 would be sort of a no-brainer. That's a non-starter. It has to be PG-13.
Yeah.
So they give RoboCop taser bullets instead of like exploding bullets.
Right.
So that's fine. That's a good detail. But I first of all, I really appreciated that we got to see him in technically the original suit. It was a redesign, but they gave him the silver suit for most of the movie, and then they kind of iPhoned him out towards the in the middle of the movie.
Which is honest opinion of the black suit.
I liked it. I think it looks badass. Honestly, I would love to see a whole movie with the black suit.
I did enjoy it as well. The only thing I didn't like about it was sometimes it was a little bit too black to where you don't see the details.
Right.
But I guess it was supposed to be on purpose because he's supposed to be more tactical, more stealthy. But for again another fan service at the end, right at the very end of the movie where he meets up with his family again. Gary Oldman is back in control, and he's got Murphy to go out and do fight crime. They put him in the original suit. At the end. Right at the end. He doesn't put the helmet on, but everything else is pretty much and he's walking around the original suit. I was like, all right, that's pretty good. But yeah, the shitstorm that I thought it was, and I remember throughout the years people would talk about the RoboCop remake, and I'm like, dude, fuck that piece of shit, boring. I fell asleep. Right. But now, like I said, this is what's cool about this series. We get to revisit movies, and either we end up liking them a little bit more, or we end up hating them more, or we're the same. Like when I watched Predators, I had a lot of issues with it. There's things I liked about Predators, and there was things I hated. After I watched Predators, I was like, you know what? Let me watch it again.
Right.
I still felt exactly the same. So sometimes you won't change. You'll feel the same. Sure. And then I ended up liking Predators more after I watched The Predator. I'm sorry, man. I know you like that movie. I'm sorry.
No. I haven't liked the Predator movie since part 2, honestly. No. So
Predator 2, underrated?
Predator 2 is great. It's such a good movie, man.
I think it's underrated. It's fun.
It is underrated. Yeah, no, it's a good movie, man. Yeah. Okay, so back to RoboCop. Amazing cast. So good. Like, how did they get these people in this movie, man? I mean, Gary Oldman and Michael Keaton. That's amazing. I mean, that's amazing to me. And then not only the fact that they try to appease the fans by giving us the original suit, they still give us the emotional storyline of his family and him, and what is a man, what is a machine, how can he be a husband and a father. Yeah. They didn't skimp out on that. Amazing. Right. This is also, I think it's longer than the original. I might be wrong on that, but this is a pretty long movie. Yeah. And while it doesn't have the giant squibs and people being like liquefied,
all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I think what it does, and it does well, is that it gives us the RoboCop story for a modern setting, and it tells a cop story, except this cop is a robot, and he's been wronged. There's dirty cops that are coming after him, so you kind of get the dirty cop story, but you also get a modern age Apple iPhone version of what RoboCop is. And honestly, there's very little things I would change if they gave me a crack at the script. I think, I would get rid of the Sam Jackson stuff. I have a feeling they put that in there as a studio note. Hey, we need somebody to explain what's going on. Like, we need a narrator, but don't put a narrator. Oh, hey, let's hire like a name and then have him be like a commentator on the news. So I'm guessing that's what happened. That was maybe a callback to Verhoeven's, style of, commercials,
social commentary and stuff like that.
So I'm guessing that's a holdover from that trying to capture that feel. But I don't know, man. I think right from the beginning, I was like, okay, this movie's serious. This movie's trying. It doesn't feel like number one. I feel like they really thought everything out. The design, they thought the layout, they thought the story out.
Yeah,
it didn't feel like, I don't know. And I think that's kind of shocking when you talk about a remake, that they actually think things out. You know,
in comparison to lazy as fuck, boring and bland Flatliners remake.
Right.
In comparison, RoboCop, like you said, I agree with you that they actually did show effort. They tried.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm biased, so I still like the first one better. But
of course,
the fact that I can appreciate the remake,
right?
It actually was like, when I was done, I was like, that was actually a solid movie. It was a solid action movie. Like it was all right. I enjoyed it. You know. So I'm stunned I came to that conclusion because I thought I was going to hate it again. I thought I was going to be like, dude, fuck this. Like right at the beginning of the movie when it's black and you got Samuel L. Jackson going, me, blah, 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 la, 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 la.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
That's funny, man. I like that. I thought that was kind of a funny detail.
I was scared though, because I was like, "Oh no, what's happening?" But it's for his character.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
If you were the director of RoboCop, forget that and for chat, please chime in as well. Question for everyone: if you were directing RoboCop, there was no original. This is the first movie. Okay. Hey, here's the script. It's called RoboCop. It's about a robotic cop. Here are the two designs we're thinking of going with.
Okay.
And they're silver RoboCop or black RoboCop. Which one would you pick? I think I would probably, if there was nothing previous, I would probably go with the black one.
All right, chat. Silver or black? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, please.
We're gonna keep talking, but we're gonna check out your comments as well. So,
what are your thoughts?
Me, I'm biased. I gotta go with silver.
But no, you have to. You can't. You have to.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. You're the first guy to make a RoboCop movie. Oh, like everybody's black. Okay, one silver. Okay. First time. Here's the two designs.
First time.
One looks like a garbage can, and the other one looks like a black garbage can.
I like my favorite two colors are red and black. So there you go. There's your answer. I was trying to get out of it, but no. All right, pink. There you go, pink.
Pink, Peter Weller color. Yeah. Peter's a good actor, man. He had such a great run in movies.
Yeah.
Like fucking, oh man, Buckaroo Banzai and.
Dude, that's another just fascinating watch.
Yes.
Like, that's a fascinating watch. Like. Ever since I bought it and showed it to Lady Fat Blood, she loves the movie. She loves that movie, and it's so strange. It's such an odd movie because the movie feels like it's the second film in a franchise. It's so weird. It does. So weird, dude.
Yeah. It feels like we missed something, you know.
Yeah. But it's still really fun though. It's a fun movie.
It's such a good movie. And Screamers, Dog Soldier, Screamers is great too.
Should they have done more, or is it better that they just only made one?
Well, I know for a fact they wanted to do more, but it just didn't do well. So it just became this weird outlier with this amazing cast. But it's such an interesting movie. It's the kind of movie that will never be made anymore, and that's why the 80s is a special time. Like RoboCop, the original RoboCop. Exactly. Yeah, you can never make these kind of movies again. And now with everything happening, the theaters shutting down, these big crazy movies might never exist, at least for a long, long time.
Yeah. So there you go, chat. RoboCop.
Oh, see, I like that.
It's not as bad.
Orlando says silver suit for street patrol and black for night ops. Hey, yeah.
There it is. That would be dope. That would work.
That would work, yeah.
Somebody said Dredd 2012 or RoboCop 2014. Dredd, come on now.
Oh man, you know what? I have to rewatch Dredd. It just felt like such literally a ripoff of The Raid that I'm like, this is exactly the Raid, except Dredd is in it. I have to rewatch it.
It's I know it's a hell of a coincidence, but
yeah,
it's actually not. Believe it or not, it's
really?
strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I know it's weird.
Wow.
But let's see.
Carl Urban is great. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Did RoboCop remake need more action scenes? No.
I feel like it had enough. You know, I feel like Wonder Woman needed more action scenes, but
if you take those extra scenes out that we were talking about,
yeah,
it felt more like. But I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, and you know what? Another detail that I really liked is that he was kind of connected to the city computer. So like, if he had like a perp he was tracking down, he could like scan all the fucking cameras of like the city and find the guy. That makes so much sense. Absolutely, yeah. That's what he would do, and that's I love that they actually thought about.
I like the part of I like the part of the movie where he shot his arm off.
Yeah.
Because it was stuck under Ed 209, the first Ed 209. He couldn't get free. He's like, "Fuck it!" He's like, got his arm off. He's like, "Fuck it! I got one arm gun now. Fuck it!"
Right.
I enjoyed stuff like that. But okay, Ballin's cracking jokes now. I'm gonna let you answer this one. RoboCop 2012 or Wonder Woman 84?
Oh, RoboCop. I mean, should we get into Wonder Woman 84? I mean, I feel like I think almost everybody.
Well, I just released my review today.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate it, but it's not great.
Okay.
No, it's not great. It's not a great movie, but I didn't hate it.
See, I love DC. I'm a big DC fan. But I'm also a fan of good writing, and that movie just didn't have it for me. And the whole thing, it's about a magic wishing rock. I just felt so goofy. Like it.
Come on, it's fantasy. There's gods. Come on, you got to go.
Yeah. But like all you had to do was hold it and wish. This just felt so lame to me. I don't know. It was not, and the action wasn't that great either. Come on, man. There was like nothing happening in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, you have to watch my review. You'll get a kick out.
I will.
Yeah, but we approach it differently, though. We approach it as we didn't really were wowed by the trailers. So when we watched the movie, we didn't have high expectations. So by the time it was over, we're like, oh, that's fun. That's it. Now we do admit we like the first Wonder Woman way better, though, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get into it, Dome. You'll find some comedy in the spoilers part.
Love it.
Because we have fun in that. Let's see. So back to RoboCop. So is it really that bad? Flatliners? Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Flatliners. It deserves its 4%. However, Mr. Chaos, if you don't believe RoboCop remake deserves 48%, what would you rate it if it's the Rotten Tomatoes score?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard because a lot of people probably came in being very cynical about it. And again, like we talked last time, critics for these type of movies, they don't necessarily understand that these movies aren't necessarily made for, fucking street audience or whatever. So I don't know. I guess I would put it maybe around the 70 mark.
Wow.
If I controlled it. I mean, on my channel, when I do reviews, it's on a 5-star rating. I would give it a 4-star rating. I would take off a star because I think the Sam Jackson stuff, while fun, was unnecessary. And I probably would have added at least a little bit of gore, at least to the Michael Keaton kill. I feel like that needed a little bit more juice. And that's probably it.
In PG-13 movies, you're allowed at least one fuck. You can say fuck once, which they did, and one decapitation.
That's a movie.
48% is too low. I think there was enough effort, and it was solid enough. I think it deserves to be a little bit more higher than that. So, but yeah, solid watch, man. Didn't hate it.
I like it a lot.
Flatliners. Maybe if RoboCop, maybe if Michael Keaton's character just forgave himself.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's all he needed to do.
Yeah, then RoboCop would have left him alone. RoboCop would have been like, "Oh, okay,
Oh, okay. You're. Thanks for your cooperation. And he just walks away. But you know what? What would have been really interesting if this movie did really well. From what I heard, if this movie did well, the sequel was going to be RoboCop versus Terminator. I don't know how far along the line that went in terms of development, because they develop all kinds of shit. But there was talk that RoboCop 2 was going to have a Terminator villain or something like that, which would be really interesting.
So how come we never got a sequel? Did this not do well?
No money. Yeah, it didn't make any money. And the studio was like, well, the investment is, although sometimes a movie doesn't do very well and it gets a sequel like 20 years down the line. So who knows? But I think if they touch it again, it'll be a remake, and it'll be.
Why do you think it failed?
Honestly, probably people like you, apathetic people.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. I go to theaters. People like you who are like, man, fuck this movie. I'm not even going to give it a chance. I mean, let's be honest. That's what happens. That's what happens to a lot of these movies. And some movies deserve it, like the Ghostbusters remake. Fuck that. But
no one's challenged me to that yet. Don't you dare!
Oh, have you seen it?
Dare.
Have you watched it?
I have not, but I've seen enough to know that I'm not going to like it.
Yeah,
but I'm not sitting down and watched it nonstop. I've seen enough scenes to know it's just not for me. I know other people can get enjoyment out of it, but I'm surprised no one yet has challenged me. So don't get any ideas, man.
Well, I've seen it. I certainly don't want to watch it again.
Okay, so, cool. We're safe.
Yeah. And I'll be honest. I watched the bootleg of that too. I did not pay to go see that one.
Well, it's smart, man.
No, man. I'm not. If it's good, I'll take my daughter and all that to the theaters. But it was so painfully shit that I mean, on so many levels. RoboCop made good decisions. Ghostbusters remake made all the bad ones. Like every decision, like, well, that's stupid, that's stupid, that's stupid.
Yeah.
There wasn't one thing that I said, oh, that improves on the original, which is what you hope a remake would do. But so few remakes actually improve on what the predecessor did that that's why they get a bad rap,
Samuel Stokes says, "Don't jinx yourself, PhatSamuraiGuy." Damn it! No.
Now I'm gonna have. I guess I'm gonna have to watch it again.
No. Most likely somebody else will challenge me to it, and I'll be like, "Damn it!"
Have you seen the Black Christmas remake? Not the 2019. I'm talking about the 2006.
I don't remember it, but I don't remember hating it. I like the gore. I remember the gore being fun.
I would say, and this is kind of sacrilege to a lot of horror fans, I would say, man, the Black Christmas remake, the first one, 2006, is a better movie than the original. Because the original, watching it critically, is kind of boring. Nothing happens, and there's no ending. And most of the movie is, oh, this girl's missing. Where is she? And then it's really only the last maybe 10 minutes that people remember about the phone call and the guy. But the remake is such a solid horror movie with really juicy kills, a lot of suspense, a lot of kills, and a really amazing ending that wraps everything up in a really perfect bow. I'm a big fan of that remake. That and John Carpenter's The Thing, I think, are probably two of the best remakes ever made.
Oh well, yeah, that's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, hands down.
Just for shits and giggles, I like the original Black Christmas, but I get your issues with it though. I do understand your issues. Right. But I enjoy it. But I remember kind of liking the remake, but I don't like I said, I only saw it once. Let's just for shits and giggles see what Rotten Tomatoes has to say. Hold on.
For the remake? Okay. Not the 2019, because I know that one's awful.
That's all I heard, man. It's like garbage. Eating garbage.
Scatman.
All right, bro.
I think.
All right. Could this be our next stream? You ready for this?
Okay.
Black Christmas 2006. 14%.
Oh no! Really? Wow! What a shame.
Maybe in the next episode with us. Maybe.
I just rewatched it. I'm kind of burnt out on Black Christmas.
Okay. All right.
But I reviewed it on my channel for Christmas, and so
okay. Well, never mind.
So I'm kind of burnt out on those.
But dude, 14%. That's really bad.
Yeah. That's
no way it's that bad.
Come
on, Jesus. Let's see. See what chat's saying over here. Let's see.
Scatman, yeah. See, I would pick RoboCop because if they made a movie where RoboCop versus Terminator, RoboCop would obviously be the good guy, and he would have to win. So
that's like the old video game for Sega Genesis I used to play. RoboCop versus Terminator. That was cool.
Elliot Page should be RoboCop. You never know. You never know.
And the Flatliners RoboCop crossover that we always wanted.
Does anybody know in the chat, or maybe you know, if they're going, if she or he, I should say, if it's a full transition, or is it just a name change? Like what? I haven't read on the details on that.
I haven't really read on the details either. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't give a shit. As long as that person's happy, I don't give a shit.
Absolutely.
Don't get mad at me, whoever's watching this, for me kind of screwing up the he's and the she's. Okay, I'm trying here. I'm trying. All right. Don't be a burgle cut.
Oh yeah, there you go. Burgle cut.
Burgle cuts, man.
Who saw Soul? Did you guys see Soul?
No, we wanted to watch it. We didn't have time to. How was that?
Man, I was disappointed in it. I honestly,
dude, what is going on with Pixar, bro?
I don't know, man. I didn't like Onward either. I thought Onward was pretty shit too. But Soul was the kind of movie that was just so messy, and it had all these weird elements that didn't make that they just do not logically connect to what's happening. And then the ending is just like wrapped up in a weird way that just kind of like belies all the fucking logic that you set up in your movie. Now you're saying it's this, and then everybody's happy. It was bad. I can understand why they pushed that to streaming, because there's no es bueno.
So what was Pixar's last good movie? Chat, help us out with this. What do you guys think is Pixar's last good movie?
I'm not trolling. What about Soul? Because if you like Soul, that's awesome.
What do you think is their last good movie? Was it Toy Story 4? Was it Toy Story 4? Or you know what? I haven't seen 4. It didn't interest me. And I'm a fan of the first 3. But 4 didn't interest me. So was 4 worth seeing?
I never saw 4, but I did love Coco. I thought Coco was a masterpiece. That was a movie. See, Soul was trying to be Coco meets Inside Out, and I felt like it failed. Coco,
dude, I haven't seen Coco. I totally forgot about Coco.
You have to see Coco. It's a masterpiece.
I might just buy that. I might just buy it. Is it worth buying?
It's honestly, it's worth buying. You're gonna be crying your eyes out. And what I love about it is it's a movie that structurally is perfect. And by the end, I'm not gonna say it. The last scene is just a masterpiece in writing, because it's such a simple plot device that they have to do to solve the problem, but it's so beautiful and it's just so rewarding. And you go, I can't believe this movie was solved with this small little thing.
Yeah.
But it's just, God, it gives me goosebumps. It's such a good movie, man. You'll love it.
Yeah, I heard nothing but good things when that came out. And for some reason, I just kind of fell off the wagon there. I dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, man, you'll love it.
I'm glad you reminded me, dude. I totally forgot that movie exists.
Well, they make it's hard to keep up, man. And I think that's the thing. A lot of these movies, like back in the day in the 80s, I feel like stuff lingered because you had VHS and like that's the only way you could watch a movie. So a lot of this shit really lingered. Yeah. Nowadays, there's like a new animated movie every like 2 months. It's hard to keep up, especially with kids. I have kids, and it's hard to like, we forgot to see that. Oh, we forgot to see this. And after a while, you're like, I guess we're good,
So, what was the last good animated movie that you saw? Doesn't have to be Pixar.
Probably Coco, man. Yeah.
Did you like Kubo?
Oh, Kubo is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's great. I haven't watched Missing Link from Leica, but I
Is
really love.
That's good.
Which one?
Missing Link. Do you know if that's any good?
I mean, it was nominated. Actually, I think it won Best Picture for animated movie. So I guess it's good.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Klaus. Klaus is one I want to see. I haven't seen that yet. I know that was nominated for Best Picture too. Which
one's
really
that one?
It's a Netflix Christmas movie, which is kind of amazing that it was nominated for an Oscar. So,
wow,
that's on my list for sure.
Is it foreign?
I don't know. I mean, it's in English, but maybe it comes from like Germany or something. But that's a great movie, man.
Huh.
From what I'm hearing, it's a really, really powerful film. So I got to check that one out.
You almost done with your bottle?
A little bit, actually. Maybe I don't know. No, there's a little bit more in there. A little bit more in there. Oh man, what do you think about these all these new Star Wars shows coming down the line?
I mean, they got to do something to keep people interested and subscribed. So
yeah,
there's potential for some of them. I just don't know if all of the animated ones are going to be great. You know, we'll see. Gilbert, where is he at?
Hey, what do you got?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for donating to the channel. Thank you. He goes, next is it really that bad with you and Master Chaos? Doom 2006 and See No Evil 2006.
Is there a connection to that? I mean, because I don't think See No Evil, is that the one with Kane, the wrestler?
Yeah, there's a sequel to that too.
Is there really? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm down. I haven't seen Doom in a long time.
I got one better.
Okay.
Did you enjoy Doom?
I don't remember. It's been such a long time. I remember being like whatever about it.
The only thing I liked about it was the first person view sequence.
Yes, that was cool.
That was the only cool thing about it. I'm trying to up the ante here because you do realize there's another Doom movie, right?
Oh yes, that's right. Oh, that's supposed to be so painfully bad. Oh, I know.
Let me go to back to Rotten Tomatoes here. Hold on. So I'm gonna go to regular Doom. All right, let's see. Regular Doom. What? There's no regular Doom on here? That doesn't make any sense. How is that possible?
Where are you on Rotten Tomatoes?
Huh? That's impossible. Well, Doom Annihilation is here.
Good to see you, man. How you doing, Casey?
Doom Annihilation is here. Let me click on it just to see. What?
Is 100%?
Wait a minute, dude. I think that's too high.
What is it?
43%.
What?
Doom Annihilation? What?
Oh man,
dude. I heard that this makes the first Doom look like amazing. Like that's what I heard. I heard this is so bad. At 43%, really? And look, 16% audience.
Wow, people actually took it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is total count 7 people.
Wow, really?
You know what this means, right? The fucking cast probably rated this.
Oh
dude,
man.
What?
Oh man.
Give me a break. 43%. Get out of here with that. I don't know. Some of these are too easy. And some of these I like what I like doing with our series is that it's something that's not so easy. Like someone's like, well, why don't you review Sharknado 6? I'm like, it's kind of too easy.
Yeah. It's funny. I have a funny Sharknado story. I wrote a movie for the director of Sharknado right before he made Sharknado. And he called me up and he's like, hey, they're offering me this thing called Sharknado. And, at the asylum offices, people were talking about this. They want to make a shark tornado movie. And everyone's like, how stupid. And he goes, hey, they want me to direct the Sharknado movie. And I'm like, dude, don't fucking do it. You will kill your career. Don't fucking do it. And he goes, yeah, but they're going to pay me a little bit more. And, I was like, no, man, that's going to fucking tank your career. Well, long story short, there's like 6 movies now. He directed all 6 of them, and his career is dead. I mean, that's all he's gonna get is Sharknado movies. And he was like, and I don't like to make fun of him. He's a nice guy, but
yeah,
the first one came out and it was like blowing up everywhere. He's like, oh man, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna call up Marvel and get a Marvel gig. I'm like, nah, man, Nado. People are. It's popular because it sucks, not because they think it's good. You're not get a bigger job, and unfortunately, he never did. And I feel bad for him. I wish him the best, but I always remember that. That's just like the.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what's funny? A friend of mine actually suggested Double Dragon versus Street Fighter. I don't know if you'd be up for that. I don't know if you've done that already.
I kind of love Street Fighter. It's one of my guilty pleasures, man.
It's a fun movie.
Fucking hilarious. So I don't know. Well, some people are saying Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and I'm like, no, that movie's fucking garbage. That's too easy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's too easy. It's too easy. Come on, guys. We need something challenging.
What about like the fucking the Dragon Ball movie? The live action Dragon Ball Z?
Oh God. Oh,
I haven't seen it because it looks like it would be torture, like hot anvils on my testicles bad. I don't know.
You got me curious about Double Dragon though, because I've only seen it once, and I'm a big fan of Mark Dacascos, and Alyssa Milano's hot in it, but it's kind of like I don't remember it.
Right.
I don't remember loving it though, so maybe that might be worth reviewing. I mean, you know, on the stream, like for the next one, we need another one. We can't just do Double Dragon.
Let's do Dragon Ball, whatever the hell it's called. Revolution.
Oh, I don't want to watch that again. Are you a fan of the anime?
I you know, it's funny. I'm a fan of the manga, so I've read every issue, but I couldn't get into the anime for some reason.
Oh man, yikes! I don't know.
The comics are good.
We're still hanging out with chat now. We're still hanging out with chat, so who knows what our second choice might be. By the end of this stream, we might say, "Oh fuck it, let's do Dragon Ball." But chat, something else.
Yeah, chime in if anybody's up for the Dragon Ball movie. And
no.
Oh man.
Give us suggestions, guys, while we're still talking and hanging out here. Let's see. The live action movie of the Double Dragons was awful.
Midnight Meat Train is a good movie. I mean, I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's not terrible.
Midnight Meat Train with Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
That's some fun gore. That's some fun gore on that.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but it was fun for what it was. Oh, is there a live action? Oh my God, there is a live action Full Metal Alchemist. Oh gosh, that's gotta hurt. Oh,
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
There's a live action of that, and there's a live action movie of Bleach.
Oh, Netflix. That's right. Oh, that would be interesting. I've seen both shows, so that would be an interesting.
The Wraith, I get the follow up. He's asking, why did the Wraith not get a sequel or follow up?
Good question. That's a good movie. It's very weird. I'm guessing a producer issue, or somebody somebody fucked somebody over, and it's just I'm pretty sure it was an independent movie at the time, so it's hard when it comes to that rights, and it's tricky.
Acme Goji, thanks for the donation, bud. He says, do Godzilla's Revenge and Godzilla 98. Well, Acme Goji, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the channel, but this Wednesday, Mr. Rob from Entertainment Talk Nation is showing up for the stream, and we're going to talk about Godzilla 1998. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's see here. What's some other good ones?
Let's see.
You got me wanting to watch Double Dragon. I don't know why. I just can't do
Wing Commander. Oh, that's a no. Here's a movie
I saw that in theater.
Same, and I thought it was gonna be good. I was like, oh shit, it's got Freddie Prinze Jr. It's got Stu from Scream. This is gonna be great. So there's two movies I'll never watch again: Wing Commander and Battlefield Earth. Never. I will never. And don't challenge me to those two, please. I will just mute you.
I saw Battlefield Earth in theater also.
Yep. Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, man. I don't know what I was thinking. But see, back then, it was one of the, I was young, and back then it was like, hey, I'm bored, let's go to a movie.
Yeah,
I didn't really care,
It looked good enough, you never go and think
Should we keep? I mean, we can always do Fullmetal Alchemist and Bleach another time, but should we keep it video game themed?
That would be cool.
Maybe keep Double Dragon, but we're not doing Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Stop it. Keep Double Dragon, but maybe Super Mario Brothers.
Oh wow!
Unless you're a fan, then we won't do it.
You know what? It's a blast from the past.
Guilty pleasure.
Yes. I remember liking it, but I have not seen it for at least 20 years. So I don't know. It's a weird gray area because it might be like Street Fighter for you. You know, like where like you like it, but you like it because you know it's not the greatest. But I don't know. What does Chad think? What sounds more interesting? Dragon Ball or
no?
Dragon Ball's not an anime. I guess it is. I mean, a video game. It has some video game.
Super Mario Brothers has a 24%.
That's good.
Is that about right? Is that about right?
Probably, if we rewatched it, yes, I would agree. I would agree with that. Yes.
Well, thank you, Godzilla is King. That's my Terminator.
Nice.
Good. Oh my God! In the Name of the King, I saw that in theater too. Jesus Christ! Did you see that?
In the Name of the King, was that the Uwe Boll movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jason Statham.
Okay. Yes.
Woo, man, that was bad too.
Oh man. Yeah.
You know they fucked up when Ray Liotta plays a sorcerer. When Ray Liotta plays a sorcerer, you know you fucked up.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should be on Sword and Sandal. Like I know we've done Sword and Sandal, but like I don't know.
We can do whatever we want, brother.
Like witchcraft movies. So we could do like the Dungeons and Dragons movie because the original Dungeons and Dragons were like Marlon Wayans. Like that was a good pleasure for me.
The first two?
Yeah, we could do because I've never seen the second one.
Okay.
That would be interesting. I haven't seen it in forever.
All right, we'll keep it fantasy.
Too.
All right, we did sci-fi. Next time we get together, we'll do fantasy.
Well, honestly, like the video game thing is fun. I think if it depends on maybe we'll let chat decide if we do video game or fantasy. How about that? And then that'll help us chop it down.
Let us know, chat. Next, is it really that bad for me and Chaos? Fantasy flicks or video game movies? Let us know.
Oh man, World of Warcraft. I did not see that, but I
saw it. It's okay.
It's okay. All right. Yeah. See, I'm not huge on fantasy movies.
You probably like it better than Wonder Woman 84.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That definitely raises my my interest in that movie. You know what? Here's
everyone's saying video games.
Video games. There you go. Yeah, I think video games is kind of a fun idea.
So
we'll do. You want to do Doom and Double Dragon? No, Doom and Double Dragon.
You know what? Let's do that. Let's do Doom Annihilation and. You want to do Doom Annihilation and Double Dragon? Yeah,
that's fine.
That was too fucking high, though. That was 43% for Doom Annihilation.
Yeah,
unless we change the series, is it really that good?
Today we game. It's not as fun if we talk about good movies. You know,
how is it possible the first Doom is not on Rotten Tomatoes?
That is weird. You know what we should do, which would be really fun down the line? We should do, is it really that bad? The Room versus Birdemic. Oh, that would be great. Have you've seen both, right? I assume you have.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a fun.
The Room is hilarious, though. The Room got its own biopic movie.
Well, absolutely. I mean, they're both very, very cheeseball, but like it would be fun to debate what is a better movie on certain merits, like entertainment, technically, acting wise. I think that would be a lot of fun to sort of to debate that and have chat chime in as well on that. I don't know, man.
Did you see the sequel?
What sequel to what?
Birdemic.
No. Oh yes. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Yes.
There's no score for the sequel.
Yeah, the sequel was like them trying too hard. Yeah, that was good.
The first one is 18%. Let's see. What was the other one? The Room?
The Room. Birdemic got 18%?
Yeah.
Flatliners got 4%. That's insane to me. Wow.
24% for The Room.
24%.
47% audience score.
20. See, that's funny because I thought the audience would like love it. That's good.
47%. 47.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they like it.
Oh my gosh.
No more Mortal Kombat Annihilation requests. It's garbage. It's horrible. It is that bad.
The new Warner Brothers Mortal Kombat?
They got a good cast. They got some martial artists that are badass in there. So
yeah.
And it's supposed to be rated R, man. So we'll see.
We'll see.
The animated movie was dope. Did you see the most recent animated movie?
I did not.
Where Sub-Zero on the cover? Dude, it is so violent. it's really good, man. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I have. For me, violence doesn't really work when it's animated. I feel like I mean, it looks cool and I have fun with it if the story is good. But like, I prefer live action violence when it comes to blood and guts and people punching each other. But I appreciate.
Yeah. Well, you recommended Gantz. Gantz is violent.
Yeah, Gantz is. Have you watched any of it yet?
I'm gonna order it.
Yeah, Gantz is really violent, but the story is, to me, the most important part of that. Cool. Sonic is good. I'm a big Sonic fan, by the way, Tribal Chief. And I thought Tomb Raider was really good too.
I have not seen Sonic yet.
It's really fun. They did a really good job.
Too, and I still haven't seen it.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta check it out. It's really fun.
I think I'm just waiting for like the 4K to get cheap, and I'll just buy it.
Oh, I bought the 4K during Black Friday for $7 on Steelbook.
Sure.
Yeah, it's out there. It's out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I heard it's fun. I heard it's good things.
Oh, are they remaking Last Starfighter? No way.
Some people have been saying it. And, maybe it was chat on the last couple of streams.
Oh, that sucks.
You can't. I mean, they already had their Jumanji. Oh, we're in the video game now. They already did that.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. Some movies are just perfect for the 80s. Don't mess with it.
Yeah, well, Jumanji is kind of a funny example because when it first started, I'm like, a video game? Oh God, this is gonna be so bad. Yeah. Well, I got to go to a free screening and I walked out going, holy shit, this was perfect. I thought this was such a good movie, man. It's crazy.
Tribal Chief said barbed wire.
Oh, what? Hey, is that a video game or that's just a comic, right? It's just based on.
No, he's just mentioning the Pamela Voorhees. Pamela Voorhees! Wow! It's begun. I'm getting tipsy.
I think we drove today. I love seeing her boobs. Pamela Voorhees, she has great tits.
Pamela Voorhees running on the beach, bro. Oh God, Pamela Anderson. Thank you.
Hey, what movie? No, I have no pants on tonight. Specifically because I didn't show up.
It's flowing free, bro. And I'm sure you're at home bucket naked as well.
He always is, man.
Surrounded by a whole bunch of chicks.
Yeah, he loves to grow chickens. He's got all these baby chicks everywhere. He just likes to like have them peck on his nuts. He loves that stuff, man. Dude, this is good content, dude. Have chicks pecking your nuts.
Oh, you got Prince of Persia versus Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I've never seen Assassin's Creed actually. I forgot that was a movie.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I'm sure.
The thing is I like Michael Fassbender, and every time he was in like the Assassin's Creed's world, it was cool. I was like, yeah, but every time you keep cutting back to him in the future with the fucking robotic arm, like he's being controlled like a robot.
Oh, weird. Okay.
He's like controlling his avatar. It's so dumb, dude. It's like, dude, just the Matrix. You just sit down, they put something on your head, You control your avatar like that. Just don't make it complicated. But he has big mechanical machines moving him around, and then you cut to the video game world where he's flipping, and it's just I didn't like it. It was a waste. Let's see, Vampirella. Oh my God, Vampirella, Black Scorpion. Well, now we're going to the bottom of the barrel, guys. These are too easy.
That would be kind of interesting. Like really like.
All right, I like Warlocks. Warlocks. Warlocks Comet. Fist of the North Star live action movie.
Oh wow,
that's a good one.
That is kind of a good one from what I remember.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so okay, we're gonna do it. Fuck it.
Oh wait, is that's anime though? That's not video games.
That's fine. We do whatever we want. We're the masters of the
Well, what's the rating though for Fist of the North Star? What did it get?
Oh, it's gonna be low, but let's check it right now.
I think it's 90%.
No, no way.
Oh man,
animated movie wouldn't even be that high. Hold on, Fist of the North Star.
Oh my God, that's a heck of a movie, man. That's a fun movie.
1995. You know what's so funny about? Yo, there's not even a score, bro.
Really?
The critics said, "Fuck this movie." There's nothing. The only thing they have.
We renounced
audience score 26%.
Wow.
That's all they have. So we can go off of that.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's bad. But we can go off of that. Is it really that bad? You know what's funny? You mentioned that because Gary Daniels himself today sent me a Facebook friend request.
Hey, look at that.
I mean, it's a sign from the gods.
Man, we should have him on the show.
What'd you say?
We should have him on the show.
Man, if he's on the show, we're gonna be like, "Oh, 5 stars." Go kick our ass. We love it.
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
What are you gonna do, man? We're far away, man. Can't do nothing.
What's my address? Here it is. It's Alaska, and here's the. Just give some random address.
Oh, I'm staying at the Salvation Army. Oh man.
Yeah, that would be a fun movie, man. That actually would be a sweet movie to watch. But how the hell would we watch it? I guess we'd have to track it down. Jack.
Well, I have it. I actually have it on DVD.
It's on DVD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I watched it on like HBO years and years ago.
You might find it on streaming. I mean, you might find it.
I'll check it down.
It's weird though because there was the DVD that was released here in America was like full screen.
Yeah.
And then there was a really good company that unfortunately went under called Hong Kong Legends. Man, they did great remastering and widescreen and special features, but unfortunately the company went under. But they did a version of Fist of the North Star.
Oh wow!
In widescreen.
Nice.
Got interviews on there with Gary Daniels and all that, and I actually have that. But you need an all-region player to watch it though.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just got one of those, which is nice. It definitely frees you up to get a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Warlock says he actually liked the movie. It's great, cheesy fun. Tekken is kind of pushing it. That's kind of pushing it. Gary Daniels is in that also.
Man, the Tekken movies get like full of hot chicks, so that might be kind of fun to watch. I don't know.
It's a Gary Daniels day. Gary Daniels marathon. Well, if we're doing, since that's considered live action anime, it's up to you, man. If you want to do Dragon Ball, I think you got your eye on Dragon Ball.
It's one of those things where, like, I know it's gonna suck so bad.
Yeah.
But I almost want to watch it so that I can vent, and it'd be kind of a fun way to vent with everybody.
I'm stunned you haven't seen it.
No, because just seeing the trailers and at the time it came out, I wasn't really into the manga. I just recently finished it. So right. I know the story, and so I'd love to see how Hollywood interprets that world. I think that would be very interesting. But I know I'm.
So you read the Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball Z manga, or just Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I read the whole run. Yeah.
Oh wow! Well then, good. Yeah. You're like perfect. You have all the knowledge and everything. So
yeah, but there's so much that I'm gonna forget all the details. I'm pretty sure, but But
it's
honestly, it seems like people are kind of leaning towards video games. So
well, we could save the live action anime for next time, and we can go back to video games. So let's do that.
I'm up for that.
Chat, you got your way. You got your way, damn it.
Made a wish. You touched us and made a wish, and the wish has come true. Oh man. You know what
man? I got Pamela Voorhees on the brain.
Pamela Voorhees. That's what happens when you drink your pineapple drink. Your special pineapple drink. All the women turn into Pamela Voorhees for you. Lady Fatboy, can you put on this blue sweater for me?
I need you to say these words. Kill her, mommy. Kill her.
Just chase me around the house with a machete.
Oh shit! All right. So back to video games then.
Tribal Chief says Hitman versus Max Payne. Man, I know I've seen Max Payne. I don't remember Hitman too well.
Hitman Agent 47 is the sequel to that, and that sucked. Max Payne, I have not seen.
Max Payne, they tried to make a cop movie out of it, right? And that's the one with
All I remember was I saw Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Wahlberg, yeah.
All I saw, I mean, Max Payne, those video games are one of my favorite games. And all I saw with the trailer was big, like, demonic angel things coming down and grabbing people. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
That doesn't happen in the game?
What's happening?
Oh, man.
No, you got Double Dragon. Let's at least for now keep Double Dragon.
Yeah, we locked in Double Dragon.
Double Dragon is locked. So
let's okay. So if we let's say maybe have chat chime in. What are we saying? Doom Annihilation or Super Mario Brothers? Is that the two contenders? Is that what we're thinking?
Did you want to do Super Mario Brothers? Because you kind of liked the movie. Did you want to?
I like, but it's been such a long time. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be watching it like, oh god, this is so awful.
Let's keep it retro.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, next time we could do Hitman and Max Payne, whatever,
sure.
or Prince of Persia, or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's keep it retro. Let's do Super Mario Brothers. I saw that in theater, and I regretted going to see it in the theater because I unfortunately brought my dad. My poor dad. I've tortured him, bringing him all these bad movies in the van, and he's like dying, dude. He's just like, dude, like you're gonna get it when we get out of here. You're taking out the trash all week, something like that, right? Because he was like, "What did you bring me to?" But to be honest, man, I don't think I've seen it since it came out in theater.
Yeah, it's
It may be time to revisit in our series. Is it really that bad? Let's do it. Keep it retro.
Mario Brothers and Double Dragon, huh?
Double Dragon, Mario Brothers, and then maybe in the future we could do what the other suggestions that chat said. I'm down.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
I think those are two very worthy films, at least to revisit. I haven't seen
them in years. Surf Ninjas doesn't count, right? Does that count?
No.
They made the video game after the movie.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I might be wrong. I don't know the history of video games.
He was playing the Game Gear. I thought he was playing the game during the movie. The little kid.
Oh, maybe. Shit, maybe. Oh man, but that might be kind of fun. We do Surf Ninjas and Three Ninjas. We do shitty
Ninja Day,
80s ninja movies, but like kid friendly ninja movies.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, I'm here every week, all week, bro. As many as you want, but I know you're a busy man, so it's kind of hard to get you. I'm lucky to get you once a week.
Yeah, hey, I'm happy to do it. I mean, I'm doing daily shows, but I mean, I can always jump on and talk bullshit movies. Oh man!
Don't forget, there's some streams if you just want to hang out and just talk. Like we don't have to do it. Is it really that bad? Episode. We can just pick a topic, just shoot the shit for a little bit, hang out with the family.
That's cool, man.
Resident Evil versus Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, come on. Mortal Kombat.
Movies, though. Fairly good movies, anyway.
Yeah, we need you know, let's see.
Pizza Hut versus Taco Bell. Interesting.
I don't know. What do you choose? Pizza Hut or Taco Bell?
Oh man. Well, I've got a gluten allergy, so I can't necessarily have real pizza. So I'm gonna go with Taco Bell because they've got corn tortillas. So
This is gluten free.
it is. Booze is gluten free. I can still have my whiskey. I can still enjoy all kinds of alcohol. Hooray for that! I can't have beer.
I tried.
Beer.
You know, like what is it called? Like the cider. What is it? Strong cider.
Apple cider.
Yeah, but what do they call it? Like what's some of the brands that are popular?
Oh man, Angry Orchard.
Yeah. So I tried something like that said gluten free, and it was disgusting. I hate it. It was like no taste.
It's tough. You sort of just have to make peace with your God and understand that you can't have real bread anymore or real have certain things taste the right way. So
tastes great. Less filling tastes great. Less filling. Rotor beats RoboCop 3. Rotor wins.
Oh, Rotor wins? No way.
Yeah, over RoboCop 3?
RoboCop 3's way. He's got fucking wings, bro. He flies around.
I thought we were talking movies. I think Rotor's hilarious, so it'd be funny.
Oh man, it's a funny movie, but it's not supposed to be. It's not designed as a comedy. Edge of Tomorrow was so good, man. Did you see that?
Dude, I still don't understand why that movie was not a smash. It's one of the most. I still think till this day it's still underrated.
Absolutely.
There's more fans of it now, but I still like no one talks about it. No one mentions it in the chat because they're badass. But like it's like, dude. And I went into Edge of Tomorrow like because I was bored. Because the trailer, I was like, it looks okay. I wasn't sure what to read off of it, right?
Right.
It seemed like the early teaser, not the later trailer where they showed the action scenes.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this is fucking dope. You got Bill Paxton in here. Got some fucking badass scenes. Like, and it's got the Groundhog's Day element, which is hilarious. Like, I was like, dude, this is some good shit. I was stunned. Special effects were good. I just stunned that nobody saw it. Like, it I mean, I don't even. Did it break even at least? Like,
I don't even know. I mean, enough that they're making a sequel. They're working on a sequel, So I guess it did okay. But like, even for a Tom Cruise movie, it didn't do very well. And it's it's one of those movies you're like, this is like so goddamn fun and genius. And this is the first time Tom Cruise has actually felt like a genuine actor and not like a pretty boy type of guy.
Yeah.
Like he's been throwing around the mud, and he looks like a fool. It's so good, man. And like, the manga
getting killed.
Excellent.
Yeah. Do you think Oblivion ruined it?
Oblivion was really bad. Oblivion was a pastiche of like 8 movies. I mean, the end of the movie is basically you get Hal from 2001. You got the same like red eye. And like, come on, you're going to use the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It was okay for a moment, and then I realized, oh shit, he's ripping off everything. Not a big fan of Oblivion. No.
Maybe it was one of those things where they were like, okay, we literally just seen Tom Cruise in a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
It was okay, not great. And now like a year or two later, he's in another sci-fi movie. Is this the sequel to Oblivion? What is this? Right? Maybe people were confused. And then to make it even more confusing, hey, let's change the fucking title to Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah, that was weird. And
then they changed it back.
Yeah. The naming thing was a little strange. I don't know why they did that.
I just don't understand. Like, I think the audience is smart enough to understand what the movie's about.
Absolutely. Somebody mentioned Elysium. I'm not a big fan of Elysium. I have to rewatch that. I thought, man, fucking District 9 is a masterpiece. Such a good movie that shouldn't have a sequel by now.
Classic.
But I never liked anything else he's made, unfortunately.
I still have not seen Chappie.
Chappie sucks, bro. Chappie sucks.
I was okay with Elysium when I saw it in theater. I loved I always forget his name, the actor from District 9. I love his character. I loved his character in Elysium. His name was Kruger.
Yeah.
That character in Elysium was one of the most badass villains that nobody talks about. That fool was throwing ninja stars. He was fucking badass. But with Elysium, I remember being okay with it. And then when I watched it, when it came out on Blu-ray later, I liked it a little bit more. I still don't like it as much as District 9, though.
Charlton Copley, that's his name. Yeah, I'll have to rewatch it, but I remember watching it story-wise. I'm like, this doesn't make any logical sense. Even science fiction-wise, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
and I think that's why I sort of checked out on that one. But I'll give it a rewatch. It seems like a lot of people are enjoying it, so
it was fun to watch these Kruger, man. It's just like an action figure of Kruger, please. But anyway,
man, he's a great actor, dude, for sure.
You kind of wonder where is he? What happened? Like I know he did the voice for Chappie, and he was in A-Team. He played Murdoch.
Yeah,
and then it seemed like he just kind of disappeared. Maybe he's doing independent stuff now. Maybe.
Yeah, he's still working. I know he's definitely like a character actor. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but I love him. I'm a big fan of his stuff.
Charlton Copley.
He's from South Africa, so that's why the name is unique.
Yeah, he was a perfect Murdoch too.
Yeah, he was. He was good at that. Someone suggested. Sorry if I butcher the name. Triu Do says, "The Mummy versus Van Helsing." That would be very interesting, actually. I'll be honest. I
already know who the winner is for me. I already know who the winner.
I watched Van Helsing when I was a kid. And I really kind of enjoyed that movie, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
You watched Van Helsing when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was a teenager when it came out.
I must be like way older than you. Okay, here's the thing. The Mummy sequels suck ass. I enjoyed the first Mummy for what it was. It was a lot of fun, I thought.
Yes.
Especially all the action in the third act was like legit. Like it was dope.
Great.
We even had like little Evil Dead moments.
Yeah,
and trying to kill them and all that stuff. Definitely had that old school nostalgic, from the old serial adventure movies vibe. Back in the old serials, it had that. Van Helsing, I liked so much the first time I saw it that I went out and bought the soundtrack.
Oh,
I still have the soundtrack to this day. And then I had a reverse effect with RoboCop 2014.
I see.
Yeah, with Van Helsing. I had a reverse effect. Many, many, many years later, I was like, you know what? I want to buy that movie on Blu-ray. Many years later, bought it on Blu-ray, sat down with Lady Fat Blood, and I was like, I just didn't enjoy it as much, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is kind of.
There's a lot of weird elements. I feel like the design for Dracula was really off. The whole thing with like Kate Beckinsale's face in the clouds at the end was really cheeseball.
Oh, it was really bad.
Soundtrack. But it would be interesting if we did Van Helsing versus Tom Cruise's Mummy, which is an excruciating experience. Have you seen it?
Van Helsing destroys Tom Cruise's Mummy.
Oh yeah, hands down. I guess we don't need to do the episode. That's it. Yeah.
Terrible. Oh, we could talk about whatever. We could do whatever we want, But I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, I wanted to start a Versus series on this channel like a while back, and now you're making me want to just do it streaming now. Now you're making me want to do Versus live, like a live streaming now. But a while back, I uploaded a video, but something went wrong. So I have to edit everything from scratch, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But my style of Versus was to do something different, not to decide at the end of the day which movie's better, but which one entertained me the most. Right? You could put Unforgiven up against Tombstone. You can say Unforgiven is the better movie, but which movie entertained you the most?
Yeah.
And no one else is doing that, so I wanted to try that.
Right.
So I did Bloodshot versus The Old Guard because they're two live-action properties based off of comic books characters, and the two leads can regenerate. So it has to have some kind of similarity for me to put them up against each other, and then at the end I decide which one wins. I'm not telling you, chat. You never know. Hell might freeze over. I might upload the video later. But now you got me wanting to rethink this now. Maybe it might be more fun to do it live, and we just talk about it and decide. It'll be easier on me. I don't have to do 10 hours of editing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Editing is the hardest part of this, man. You know, putting it all together, like that is the hard. I'm editing like a 30-minute movie every day, so it is like it's a lot of work that we put into this. So I get it if you don't want to go back to all that.
Well, it kind of sounds more fun though. It gives us more things to live stream to. So that's why I'm thinking it's more. I get more people involved instead of it's just me every episode. I can have another person talk about it, and we could it could be a tie at the end or a draw or whatever. Like if we disagree or whatever, it might be fun. I don't know. Well, I'm thinking that the wheels are turning. We'll see.
Turn them. Triu Do says the Exterminator movies. Gosh, if I remember correctly, I really like. I love the first movie. And the second movie, I don't think it was the same guy, right? I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a different guy.
Robert Ginty.
It's still Robert Ginty? Oh, okay.
I actually like the second movie. I like both movies, but I actually like the second one more because you actually see him exterminate.
Maybe I got them mixed up. I like the one where he actually exterminates.
Well, the first one is like on the cover, you see him with a flamethrower.
Yes.
In the movie, he kind of just uses the blowtorch, and he doesn't really. It's just like he's about to hurt someone with it, but they don't show it. And he does a little bit of vigilante stuff. But in the second one, he's the character. He goes out and burns people with a flamethrower.
Okay, so the second one, yeah.
Okay.
For sure, man. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I enjoy both though. Robert Ginty was really good.
Where is he? He's not dead, right? I guess nobody's just hiring him.
I don't know, to be honest. Let me see. Let me type him up real quick.
But I don't know. I love all those amazing, fucking vigilante movies. Did you ever see Eye of the Tiger?
Gary Busey?
So good, man.
I have not.
That one is great. Like he sticks a stick of dynamite up a guy's ass. I mean, it's like great shit.
Oh, yeah. All I remember what it used to come on TV, and I used to be confused because I'd see Gary Busey and I hear Eye of the Tiger, and I'm like so confused. I'm like, this is Rocky 3. What is going on here? But if you recommend it, then I know it's good.
It's a badass movie. That's a fun watch.
Yeah, he passed away, bro, 2009.
Oh no! Well, rest in peace, Mr. Ginty, man. Thank you for all the entertainment.
He was the gintiest.
He was the gintiest of the ginty. Avenging Angel. I like the Angel movies. Okay, they're not the best.
I haven't seen them.
I'm disappointed by those, but they're okay.
When I was hanging out earlier this year before the world got stupider. I was at Danny's house. I don't know if you've seen that video. We were all hanging out, OGP and everybody, Fluffy Gamer.
I know it exists.
And we watched Savage Streets. I seen Savage Streets for the first time.
So
dude,
good.
That's so much fun, dude. That is like
so good.
Perfect sleaze, fun, exploitation at its best. Dude, yeah. Savage Streets was great. I enjoyed that a lot. And recently, a couple months back, me and OGP watched Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, and that was a lot of fun too. That movie's hilarious.
Oh man,
hilarious! Like legitimately funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's boobies there, yeah, but it's like legitimately funny things happen. Like it's hilarious. It's the Eye of the Tiger. Toxic Avenger. How far did you get in that series? Did you watch all of them?
I've seen them all. I'm lucky enough to say I've seen the entire run of the Toxic Avenger franchise, and for what it's worth, I really enjoy those movies. You just kind of get into the spirit of trash, no holds barred filmmaking, and then you're in, and you just kind of just embrace it, you know.
The first two are the best, though, right?
Oh yeah.
I remember liking those the most.
Yeah, the fourth one is fun.
Yeah,
but it's a little too long, But it's a good time.
was it the fourth one where he fought like an evil Toxie?
I think maybe that's the third one.
Okay.
Maybe the third one. I get them mixed up, but it's
And
all just.
they had a bootleg Duel of the Fates fight. He had like a double mop. He's all like doing like Darth Maul trying to fight like that.
Did you hear that they're remaking Toxic Avenger and it's gonna be fucking Tyrion Lannister? What's his name? Chat, help me out.
Tyrion,
the little guy from Game of Thrones, blanking on his real name. Yes, Dinklage. He's gonna be the Toxic Avenger. It's happening. It's real. 100% real.
I'm a little bit confused right now.
I know.
I can see him as a villain in the movie. Sure, let's have fun and have him be the bad guy.
From what I understand, he's Toxie, but I might be mistaken. But he's 100%.
Did they start this here? I got him on IMDb right now. Hold on. Was it just called Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, I think they just announced it. Ginger Dead Man with Gary Busey. Yes, the first one is the best, but they're not that great overall. I'm a big Full Moon guy. I love Full Moon, so I give them a lot of leeway. But Evil Bong, not so much. Ginger Dead Man, I'm okay with, but overall, meh. I love Slaughter High, by the way, Trudeau. I love Slaughter High. I've got that on Vinegar Syndrome Blue. Great movie, really fun.
Yeah, I can't find anything.
You're looking up Dinklage as Toxic.
Yeah, let me just look up Peter Dinklage. That'll probably be easier.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it was just announced. I don't know. I don't think they're shooting. Okay, so here it's.
Is he doing like The Voice?
Peter Dinklage continues to build a strong film slate in his post-Game of Thrones career and looks to have found his next big project. He's going to star in Legendary. Oh my God, Legendary is making it. It's a contemporary reimagining of Troma Entertainment's successful Toxic Avenger. It doesn't say. Maybe it doesn't say who he plays. It doesn't say who he plays, so maybe he's not.
I don't even see it on his filmography, so maybe like it's just so early they haven't.
Yeah, it just announced. Let's see. This is from November of this year, so it wouldn't be on IMDb yet, probably. With everything going on, they're not shooting yet.
Whoa, bro! Whoa!
Oh, Tim Thomerson. I love Tim Thomerson. 2 is the reason I became a filmmaker. I love that movie. I love Tim. He's a great guy. Really nice dude.
Dude, did you know they're remaking The Wild Bunch? Sam Peckinpah's movie. Did you know that?
Really hope Ashton Kutcher's in it. I hope all the cast of the Flatliners is in it. That would make it better.
But here's what it's a straight remake, dude. Here's what 2022 rumored casting. Peter Dinklage, Jamie Foxx, Michael Fassbender. These are rumored, which doesn't mean anything. Directed by Mel Gibson.
Wow.
Which is kind of like, but then written by David Ayer, your favorite.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I just came across this right now. What the hell? Dude,
keep the party going. I'm gonna go piss. I'll be right back.
All right, go for it. Hey, you lied to us. You're wearing pants.
I'm wearing pants.
Man, he really had to go. You see that? He was like Sonic the Hedgehog. Chat, what's going on? Thanks for hanging out with us today, man. You guys rock, man. Let me read you guys' comments here. I remember Class of 1999. That was fun. I have not seen the second one, though. Let's see what we got here. You know what, Sean? I have the I don't know if I have all the Transfers movies on Blu-ray, but I do have several of them, and I still haven't watched them yet. I know I'm fired. I did see Dull Man though. Dull Man's comedy. Speaking of Jackie E. Haley from the RoboCop remake, he's actually in Dull Man. He has a part in that. Right, Tribal Chief? He had to go. He had to go, man. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Trey Doe. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. Thanks for hanging out. You make the stream too, my brother. Let's see. What else we got here? Sean Holmes. Should the actress that played Murphy's wife receive a bigger role in the RoboCop remake? For example, lead direct doctor on the RoboCop project? I don't know. I think the movie was a little bit bloated already with the Samuel Jackson. Maybe they cut those scenes out. All right, chat. Shh. He's back. Can't talk about him. Shh.
I'm back. I gotta set my lighting. Oh. There we go. All right. I'm all out of sake, in case anyone's wondering. So.
Oh, you completed it. Nice.
We go with the Deanston 12 here.
Oh shit! Well, now you're making me want to go get something extra now. Gotta keep tradition. Hey, every time I do a stream with you, we'll sip on something. That'll be fun.
That would be great.
Sean, how do you feel about the movie Maniac Cop? Love the first two, hate the third one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a big fan of those movies.
Yeah. Second movie, dude, the action stunts in that. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is like a legitimate action movie now. It's so cool.
Absolutely. No, it's I'm a big fan of now I'm blanking on the name, but the director. God damn it. And I know him too, which is Lustig, yeah.
William Lustig.
William Lustig. Great guy. Really, I'm a little tipsy, not too bad. I can drive home, but luckily I'm home, so I don't need to worry about it.
The Hitcher.
Nice guy.
The Hitcher versus Joyride. The Hitcher.
Hitcher, yeah.
Rutger Hauer, The Hitcher, yes.
Yes.
I love that. All right, since we're talking about The Hitcher, your honest opinion of Unhinged.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I've heard mixed things.
I was in the mood, I was just like, you know what? I'm in the mood to watch a thriller. So I sat down. I'm like, hey, Unhinged, Russell Crowe. Trailer looks like my kind of movie. Got a little bit of The Hitcher mixed with a little bit of Duel, Steven Spielberg. The Duel. Let's do it. I was in the mood. It was entertaining to me.
Really?
The whole entire universe hates the movie. I'm like, dude, the whole movie, it's a guy chasing and trying to terrorize a mother.
Okay.
That's the movie. That's the pick of the movie. So I don't know what else they wanted. What else were you looking for? He's insane. She pissed him off. He's like, well, fuck you. I want revenge. It's in the trailer. I don't know. I thought it was entertaining. Russell Crowe was having a good time being evil, and he was relentless. And I thought it was fun. I don't know. People hate that movie. The ratings for that is bad.
I think just because nobody likes Russell Crowe. And when
Is that what it is?
How he is. That's exactly how he is in real life. Like, fuck this guy.
Fuck it, just running over people in the street. Fuck it.
Yeah, he does. His management team is all like, oh man, you killed another person? Jesus, man.
Tribal Chief says Unhinged is Russell Crowe's dream come true.
Like, wait, what's it about? I'm in. Get me in there.
Splinter Eye says Godzilla vs. Kong cast worries me. Hell of a cast, but I want more monsters with less humans. Well, we have no idea what we're going to get with this next movie. Until it comes out, damn it. So we have no idea what's going to happen. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
Well,
at this point, fuck the plot. The MonsterVerse is dead. The rights are going to go back to Japan anyway. They're going to make their own movies. So fuck it. Nothing but fan service. Let's give it the monster battles we wanted, and let's end it on a high note. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think first of all, we have to establish that King Kong is of the same size as Godzilla, because there is sort of a height discrepancy, at least from the last movies.
Right.
So we have to establish, okay, King Kong could actually technically take him out if he had to.
Right.
And then, I don't give a shit about the characters. I don't give a shit about, I'm a divorced dad. No, fuck that shit. I want a lizard for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's what I'm paying for.
Ground and pound.
Yeah.
We want ground and pound. We want Godzilla to do a flying knee, right? We want Kong do rear naked choke.
Yeah.
This is what we want. Mecha Godzilla's going to show up, right? Fuck it. Throw them both in an arm bar. I mean, this is what we want. King Kong grabs a chair.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, fuck it. At this point, fuck it. Let's just have it's a spectacular MonsterVerse battle, Royal Rumble. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, they're going to fight each other. And of course, at some point, they're probably going to kick each other's ass at first, right? King Kong's going to win the first fight. Godzilla will win the next fight. And then they'll team up on the main villain of the movie, which is probably Mechagodzilla, right?
Right.
We don't know.
Has that been confirmed that we have Mechagodzilla in the movie?
I believe so. Chat, help me out here.
That's cool.
I think so. Something Mecha is going to show up. Maybe it's Mecha Ghidra. I don't know. Because remember at the end of the movie, they find that last Ghidra head still alive.
Yeah.
So who knows what they're going
to. Honestly, as long as that fucking Gareth Edwards one where like nothing happens until like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. That's not what we came for. We want to see. The second one came closer to what we wanted to see. I want more of that. No, like Godzilla has to take a nap for 20 minutes. None of that shit.
Don't do like the second one and show all the cool shit in the trailer, and then when we go to the movie, it's the same exact scenes you see in the trailer. Save some of the badassity for the movie.
Yes.
So that way, we're pleasantly surprised. Acne Go here says no team up. He doesn't want it.
Oh, no Godzilla and King Kong team up? Interesting.
I guess he just wants a winner, which they can't do that.
They can't.
They gotta please both fans. They're not gonna have one winner.
Yeah,
now,
they can't.
The original, Kong kind of won, kind of.
It was like a tie, right? They fell into the ocean.
So I don't know. We'll see. Just be entertaining.
Yes.
Show the fucking fight. I want to see attacks. All right. Look at Kong Skull Island. Right. He grabbed the tree. Right. Took all the branches off of it and used that as a fucking weapon. And then he had the chain and the bladed anchor in his other hand.
Yeah.
Throw down. This is what we want to see.
Yes.
Don't show all that shit and then cut to Millie Bobby Brown, whatever her name is.
Right.
Let's see the people get fucked up at least for a little bit before you cut to the cast.
Absolutely. And that's a movie that I feel people kind of sleep on. The King Kong Skull Island is such a good movie.
It's fun.
And that director, I don't know how he hasn't gotten more work because he did such a good job visually with that movie. I don't know how he's not doing, Kong versus Godzilla. He should have been the guy behind that, but
right. But I just remember watching Kong Skull Island in the theater, and as soon as they arrive on the island, and they start dropping bombs and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then they're dropping bombs, and they keep going, and dropping bombs, and keep going, and then all of a sudden, just a tree is just launched out of nowhere, and just boom! I was like, Carnage. This is what we want. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. I thought it was fun.
It's a hell of a movie.
Again, like you said, what are the fucking critics? What are the critics looking for? You're watching a kaiju movie in a way.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Right.
Oscar caliber acting and writing. Do you want Kong Skull Island to be on the mantle for best picture?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Okay, popcorn movie, entertainment.
Right.
It's just
here's the thing about critics. Here's a good example. Roger Ebert was one of the most famous film critics of all time.
Yeah.
Now, imagine if a film critic got to make a movie, right?
Right.
Roger made one movie, and he made the shittiest movie ever made. Well, one of the shittiest movies ever made. He made a movie called Beyond the Valley of the Dolls.
Okay.
It was a Russ Meyer movie, and it was basically like a big titty, girls, drunk on pills bullshit. Like Roger Ebert made that movie. He can no longer criticize a movie because he made one of the worst movies ever made. So
wow,
I think that lowered my appreciation of Roger Ebert because, like, wow, he had a chance to make a movie.
Yeah,
is what he was able to put on screen.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Wow. So he shouldn't be talking. Fluffy Gamer.
Fluffy.
He's got Kong Skull Island and a 3D Blu-ray. Woo!
Oh, nice.
We're coming over. Nice. We're coming over. That's it.
That's a good movie, man. And 3D would be amazing too.
Last time a while back, I was talking with Fluffy. He was letting me know that he got the old classic Vincent Price movie that was in 3D, The Wax.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't watch it in 3D, but we watched it earlier this year. You know, when I got the Blu-ray, and what a fun movie that was! Such a fun movie, and you could tell they were having so much fun with the whole 3D technology. Like the guy with like the yo-yo, he's like going towards the camera, like, Warren was like, they were having fun. But I mean, I love Vincent Price; he's great. So, but man, Vincent Price beating the shit. All the cops coming at him. I was like, what the hell? Like they were mobbing him. He's just like, motherfucker. I enjoyed that movie a lot. I liked that movie a lot more than I thought I was going to. But Vincent Price is the shit. Did you buy that Fly box set? I did.
I got the Fly box set.
How was that?
I'm a big fan of the entire franchise. Honestly, I love the first two. It's like the first one's in color, the second one's in black and white. So it's very weird.
Okay.
But I mean, fucking the Cronenberg remake is a masterpiece piece of filmmaking. The second one is just as good.
Okay, good. Because I've always been curious about the second one. So should I watch the second one?
The second one with Eric Stoltz?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's not as good, but it's got some really good monster effects and things like that. And I think you'll get a kick out of that for sure.
Oh, that's right, Dark Gable. Charles Bronson, but he wasn't known as Charles Bronson, was the mute assistant. He was like the muscle for Vincent Price and House of Wax.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That's so hilarious.
You know what's funny about Charles Bronson? I was watching Great Escape, and I forgot that he was in it. And he shows up, and the motherfucker's built.
Dude.
I was like, holy, is that Charles Bronson? I didn't realize that guy was so thick. That guy motherfucker's got muscles for like days, man.
Dude, I did not know, because I'm always used to him like Death Wish. He's like fully clothed. He's got suits or a big coat.
Yeah, like an older guy, yeah.
Right. I watched the Western. Please, chat, let me know if you guys have seen this Western. And it kind of annoys me why there's no official DVD release of it. There's no Blu-ray remastering of this movie. But it's a badass Western called The Red Sun.
Whoa.
Have you seen that? Dude, there is a movie out there.
I have a poster of it right behind the computer.
You got a poster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Love that movie, man.
Dude, there is a movie out there where badass Western, star Charles Bronson teams up with samurai legend Toshida Mifune. This movie exists. And not only do they fight each other at some point, but they fight as a team at the end, and it's badass. Yeah. And nobody talks about this fucking movie.
That's a good movie, man.
And I'm like, why? This needs to be like Shout Factory or Criterion or somebody's released it.
Yes.
Lorber, Vinegar Syndrome. Jesus Christ, somebody. But that's the movie where he was getting ready with his little tussle with Toshido. He takes his shirt off. And he's like ripped.
Yeah.
And I was like, the first time, I was like, where the fuck did these muscles come from? I was like,
this guy.
Hey, I've been working out for years. Hey, I'm John Johnson.
That's a great movie. It's got an amazing cast. Alain Delon, the French actor, Ursula Andress, the first Bond girl. Such a good movie. Like shocking, great.
Was Okay, so Ursula Andress was in that. Okay, it wasn't Claudia Cardinale though. That was
No.
Okay, Ursula. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, Claudia Cardinale. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
She's
That's
beautiful. She's beautiful.
Oh,
She's
that's
not
a
as
good.
hot as
Yeah,
she's not
that's
as
a
hot
good
as Pamela Voorhees though. You know.
not as hot as Pamela Voorhees, and nothing can compare.
No.
No.
But that's awesome, man. You not even love Red Sun. You got a fucking poster. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I got an old.
After we're done, I'll send you a picture of my poster.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's so good.
I have like a kind of a bootleg DVD, but it's pretty good, decent picture. It's another region.
I have the same one, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like I didn't even know that movie existed, and then all of a sudden I'm like, this is like awesome. Like, one's talking about Red Sun.
It's so funny because I feel like I found the poster first, like at a convention. I'm like, this has got to be like a fake poster, right? Like they're not on one movie. This is like a joke.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, this is a real movie. So first I bought the poster, and then I had to track the fucking movie down like on eBay or something. But yeah, great. 100% go see Red Sun. Find it somewhere, guys.
Yeah, find it. I was so desperate. I was gonna try to find. I was at least try to buy it on Amazon Prime, but it's only standard definition.
Yeah,
which means it's probably full screen, and I'm I'm not paying for that. You know.
Yeah.
Dark Gable says rumor is that the movie is coming to Blu-ray.
Fingers crossed.
Please.
Oh, great.
Elizabeth has a question.
Oh, you used my eggnog recipe? Oh, hey, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
Which one's that?
Oh, my Christmas special. I showed everybody how to make eggnog from scratch. And so Elizabeth took me up on it. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm glad to hear that.
Sean Holmes just reminded me of what I wanted to say earlier when we were talking about Van Helsing. Love Outlander. That is a great fucking low budget movie, man. Have you seen Outlander about the Vikings and the alien?
Oh shit! Okay, so I thought you were talking about because there's a TV series called Outlander, and then isn't there a Sean Connery movie called Outlander?
Outland.
Okay.
Yeah, Outlander.
Yeah.
Outlander was one of the most pleasant surprises I came across. I was walking in Walmart and I was like over by cheap DVDs.
Yeah.
And it was like $5. And I was like, the cover looked kind of cool. And it had what's his name? Jim Caviezel? What's his name? The guy who plays
okay. Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Dude. Like Ron Perlman has a small role in it.
Sure.
Dude, but that's a fucking cool movie, man.
It's been a while, but I have seen it. I do remember that.
It sucks that the movie got rushed, so they weren't able to finish the special effects. Ooh. So the creature design of the monster is good, and what they do with it in the movie is good, but you can tell it's not finished. But I still love the movie. I mean, the guy's he's from another planet. He loses the alien monster on Earth. And it's during the Viking era. So he poses as one of the Viking warriors to hunt down the alien. It's fucking cool, man. It's such a good movie.
You know, it's funny. It's similar to by the way, Dark Gable, I want to make sure I get it right. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that.
All right,
I pitched, funny enough, speaking of Predator, I pitched a Predator to I'm blanking on the studio now, but I pitched them Predator, where it's sort of like The Mission. You know, I don't know if you ever saw The Mission with Robert De Niro.
I have it on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet.
Such a good movie. So it's like Benedictine priests in the fucking Amazon, and a predator lands, and so it's picking off the people in the village because it's like a young predator that's kind of like learning how to like hunt.
Yeah.
And so the priest is like this kind of like weak, kind of wimpy guy, whatever. And then he realizes to protect his flock, he's got to fucking take on this predator. So it's priest versus predator. And I really wanted to make that fucking movie. And
dude, that would be cool.
It would have been cool. And the person I pitched it to was like, holy shit, that's kind of interesting because we've never had that kind of dynamic. But then it was one of those things where like one guy said, oh, we don't want to do anything religious. And then it got derailed. But
Boo. That's not the point.
It's not,
Religion is not, that's not the point. The point is survival and fighting back. That's the point of the movie.
absolutely.
Doesn't matter who's doing it. Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, jeez.
Somebody said Red Sun is available on Blu-ray in the UK. So that's cool. Hopefully it's not too expensive because I'm not paying like $50 for it's like
dude, even like US discs are getting up there now. They're becoming so fucking exclusive. Like you were talking about 3D. Cinema just released a 3D movie called Silent Madness, which is awesome. It's one of the best 3D movies I've ever seen because it was shot all on 3D. So you put the red and blue glasses on, and every shot is 3D friendly, and I really appreciated that.
The Sound of Madness.
Yeah, Silent Madness.
Oh, okay, Silent. Okay.
Yeah, Silent Madness, Vinegar Syndrome. Highly recommend that one. I just talked about that on my channel. I think that's probably one of my favorite discoveries of the year. Honestly, I'm not a big 3D guy, but they did such a good job with that.
Right.
It's great.
Nice. Oh, back what I was going to say about Van Helsing. What another I like watching it again after all those years. I was like, and then what made me not like it as much. Also, what kind of helped me not like it as much was I found a smaller, low-budgeted movie on Netflix called Solomon Kane.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that, but I've heard of it.
And he looks similar to Van Helsing, basically Vampire Hunter D, basically.
Right.
It's not even close to being what the budget is for Van Helsing.
Right.
But it's fucking cool, dude. It's fucking badass. It's dark fantasy, and it's cool. I preferred that over Van Helsing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's low budget, but it's good. Steven says $12.99 for the Blu-ray. Oh, what? That's it? $12.99 for Red Sun? I gotta look into it now.
Who put it out, Steven? Can you tell us the company? That'd be great.
Yeah, Steven, let us know. Warlock says Silent Madness is a lot of fun and a great versus release. Oh, Vinegar release. Yeah,
really good.
What is that about? Without spoiling it for me, what is that?
Very simply, it's about a maniac who escapes a mental hospital and kills people. That's essentially it. It's very simple.
We're in.
It's all 3D. It did such a good job of like framing it. It's so good. Yeah.
Trado says, Fat Samurai Guy and Master Chaos, did you like the Chinatown Kid with Alexander Fusheng? I ordered that along with 8-diagram pole fighter and martial arts. Yeah. Did you see Chinatown Kid?
I don't know Chinatown Kid. I know 8-diagram pole fighter, but I don't know Chinatown Kid. Is it good?
It's fun. It's definitely fun. Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's it made Alexander Fusheng more popular over here in America when that movie came out.
Yeah.
But it's a good movie. It's fun. Yeah. Let's see. Dark Gable says, man, Solomon Kane is great. Based from the writings of Robert E. Howard.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
My boy Conan the Barbarian. That's right. Represents. Yeah. Where's the Call the Conqueror remake? I'll never. Again, I took my dad to see it. See, I just torturing my dad, taking him all these bad movies. I took my dad to go see Call the Conqueror, and I remember there's some parts of the movie that I kind of found kind of fun, but it's not a good movie though. But I remember you getting a hot Tia Carrere. She was a highlight in the movie. But all I remember, I'm not making this up, chat. I'm not making this up. So you got Cole, who's basically a barbarian, right? I think he's another Robert E. Howard character too. I'm not sure about that. You got big axe, sword. He's kind of a barbarian. So when Tia Carrere changes into the beast at the end, right? You think you're going to get this throwdown. Well, guess what happens? Because Tia Carrere's got she's got the googly moogly eyes for Call. He's sweet instead of this big monster battle or whatever, right? He sweet talks her, right? And then she's like still inside the beast, and you see the beast not getting like enraged. He's like calming down, because he's sweet talking her. He gets close, and then he French kisses the monster and the monster blows up, and that's how the movie ends. I'm not making this up, chat.
I forgot that. That's true.
Yeah, that happened, and I saw that in the theater.
Amazing. Yeah, Red Sun, Studio Canal. No, that's a little blown out, but
Studio Canal, good company.
Studio Canal, you can get it on Amazon. It's $20.75 plus $4 shipping. So
that's not bad at all.
That's awesome.
Is that UK or us?
It is. Doesn't say actually. It says import.
Okay, I got an all-region player, so I'm good.
Yeah, same.
I think I confused Severio with my call description at the end of the movie. Dark Gable says he had the breath of Volca in Call's mouth. So that's it. You come across an evil monster, guys, just give it French kiss.
Just make out with it. Yeah.
It'll blow up. You're good.
Dark Gable Versus is such a good movie. I don't know if you guys have heard, but apparently the color correction on Versus for Arrow is a little messed up. Some people are complaining about it being a little darker than it was for, I believe, the Media Blasters Blu-ray.
Oh,
so
the trailer was like, all I saw was color in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it myself, but a lot of people complaining about the specific color correction that they've done to specifically the Arrow cut. Because I think the director had a hand in like, I actually wanted to make this darker or whatever.
Well, it was already dark and grainy, gritty movie.
I mean, they shot it on 16 millimeter on like no money. So the fact that it's a good movie at all is amazing.
I love it. I mean, I have it, the Arrow release. I just haven't popped it in yet. But
same, yeah.
Trailer, the picture looked remastered to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I read that response, Warlock. I guess if the director's cool with it, then I guess we have to be cool with it, for the most part. I don't know.
As long as it looks better than DVD.
Yeah.
That's all we care about. As long as the picture's good, that's all we care about.
Yeah, it's tricky when you're dealing with aspect ratios and 16 millimeter and stuff like that. But the movie itself is supposed to be kind of a gritty Grindhouse type of thing anyway. So it's... I think it'll be okay. I'll have to watch it.
It'll be fine. I got such an old... I mean, I've had the old DVD for like years. Well, like 10 years or whatnot. For a long time. So I'm sure this is a good upgrade.
Yeah. The last thing I had was the bootleg. I remember I got this at a bootleg as a convention. Somebody said, "You like zombies? Yeah. You got to watch Versus." And I grabbed this. I'm like, oh, my new favorite director. This thing is a masterpiece.
Isn't that the same director that did Midnight Meat Train?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you? I kind of like this movie. It didn't get good reviews, but I kind of like it. But it's from the same director. It's called No One Lives.
I love that movie, man. Yes.
That's why we're brothers. We're brothers.
Absolutely.
Nobody likes it. The reviews are horrible, but Luke Evans kills it. I like the twist.
Yes.
It's badass. Chat, check out No One Lives. It's a badass horror thriller, man.
No One Lives. The idea is if a serial killer was attacked by I forget what it was. Was it bank robbers or just like other like maniacs or whatever? But they didn't realize that he was a serial killing slasher killer kind of guy.
Yeah.
So good.
Rambo style. Stealth and everything. But you know what scene I'm talking about when he was inside something and came out?
Yes.
Yeah, we want to ruin it for chat. I was like, holy fuck. Yeah. No One Lives is fucking cool, but nobody talks about that. So check that out, guys. Let's
Reborn.
see. Dark Gable said No One Lives is amazing. He likes it.
Yeah.
What did you think of Reborn?
Reborn was okay. It's been a while since I watched it, but I love that actor. Tack is such a magnetic presence. Like you just want to keep watching him. So I'm glad.
Good fight scenes in that. Good fight scenes in that. That's about it though. Yeah. But the have you seen his Musashi movie?
Oh, did he do a Musashi movie? Really?
Where the whole movie's one take.
Whoa! No, I have not seen that.
Let me get the appropriate title. Hold on.
Wow! I'm actually just I'm reading the Miyamoto Musashi book right now. It's long too. It's like 1,000 pages, but I love that story.
Have you seen the old? I'm sure you've seen the old samurai movies with Toshiro, right?
Oh yeah. Got the criterions of those suckers.
I have another series of the kind of the story of Musashi. It's like a 5, like bootleg, but it's another actor playing it. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've got that one too. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah, movies. That's a good series.
Crazy Samurai Musashi. All right. All right. So I'm going to lower your expectations. I'm going to lower your expectations and prepare you.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Oh, it's this year. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the whole movie, there's no plot. You don't learn anything about Musashi. So that might be a bummer for you. So I'm just warning you before you watch. Okay. But the one take fight, I think it's like an hour or more. Like it's the rest of the movie. Like it's one take. The whole movie's the whole fight of him versus all the soldiers.
Wow.
One versus 100 or whatever is all one take. So it's very interesting to watch once. If you watch it once, just to see, like, wow, they actually pulled it off. Even though it's the same guys getting killed off screen, and then they'll come run around later, and they'll come back. Like you can spot some of the same guys. It's definitely worth watching once to experience it. But in terms of buying it, I don't know. But talk is great, and it's a fun experiment. I don't think they need to keep doing this. I think we need because I don't know. It's like it's hard enough to do 1 versus 100 for like an hour. Like it's hard enough to do that.
Right.
But if they would have did different camera angles or or made the fight choreography a little bit more interesting in some spots or mix it up, then maybe I would have been like, like this is impressive. But for them to at least pull off what they did in that movie, it's still kind of impressive to watch at least once.
Wow.
Because there's no plot. It's just, he shows up and let's fight. That's basically You see Yakuza Weapon?
I feel like I have, but it's been a while.
It's a fun Yakuza. It's a fun little movie. That's got some good stuff in there. He's got like the Gatling gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Machine Girl's fun. You see Machine Girl?
Machine Girl is fun. I really love Tokyo Gore Police. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That blew my mind, man. That was so like fucking alligator legs. Oh, fucking that thing is great. There's nothing like that movie. And like, look, I love Japanese cinema because it gives you something that you don't see in America. You see something that's like so energetic and different and unique. I love it. Have you seen Vengeance is Mine? It's on Criterion.
Which one is that one?
It's kind of the story of like a serial killer type guy, but it's hard to describe. But Vengeance is Mine on Criterion. 100% you have to watch it. It's such a good movie. Probably one of the best Japanese thrillers on Criterion. And they've got a lot, but that's one of my favorites. Vengeance is Mine. Great fucking movie. And then of course the Battles of Love and Honor, the Kinji Fukasaku movies, the Yakuza movies, and that whole that series. Yeah, Vengeance is Mine. Yeah, they know that's a good movie. And then the Battles of Love and Honor.
I have not seen this one.
So good. You're gonna like that. That's a really great movie. It's powerful stuff.
You know what I watched for the first time recently with Lady Fat Blood? We watched and it was pretty good. We watched Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia.
Yes.
Dude.
That's good.
Dude. That's good. That's a crazy movie, man. That movie just like It's just a success story movie. Like that
Yeah.
movie is yeah. And it ended perfectly. I was like, yeah, that's how it needs to end. Because at that point, I don't want to ruin it for chat. But no, chat, let me know if you guys have seen Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Speaking of Peckinpah, that was like one of his last ones, huh? He did like a couple of more, and then that was it, huh?
I think so. Yeah, that was definitely one of his like his higher points. Before he got.
Dude, I have a bad. I mean, Mel Gibson's a good director, man, but I have a bad feeling that the Wild Bunch remake's going to turn into the Magnificent Seven remake. I got a bad feeling, dude.
I don't know.
With Mel Gibson, we got a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we do. I mean, he's a good director. He knows what works. He knows what's going to be fun. He makes movies for the audience.
Yeah.
He's proven it time and again. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Severio's asking, did I watch Cruel Jaws yet?
Yeah.
He's cruel. We did not get a chance to watch Cruel Jaws yet. We were in the mood to watch it. But we were like Italian sleaze tie movie night. And we started off with the Karate Warrior, which is an Italian ripoff of Karate Kid. That movie was so bad that killed our like we were just like, no, we're good. We'll get the Cruel Jaws. We'll get the Cruel Jaws another time. Yeah, I know there's a lot of fans for Karate Warrior or The Boy in the Golden Kimono, which sounds like a porn. But it just was not. It wasn't good, man. I know. I was like, come on, you gotta. If you're gonna have bad acting, bad dubbing, bad everything, low budget, just if you're gonna be bad,
yeah,
at least bring the fights.
Yeah.
At least let the fight choreography save the movie. You know what I mean? And be like, hey, the movie's not that good, but hey, the martial art fight scenes are way better than Karate Kid. At least, and even in that era, it was so basic fight choreography. It's like, And supposedly, there's 5 sequels.
Wow.
So apparently, there's a fan base for a Karate Warrior. Yeah, apparently.
I'll say I watched Cruel Jaws. I reviewed it on my channel, and I was not impressed because I found out that they stole other fucking shark footage from other movies.
Okay, so there's 2 versions on there, right? There's a Japanese cut, and then there's another cut.
Oh, so yeah. They call it the Snyder cut, yeah.
Yeah, so which one do I watch?
Well, I watched the Snyder cut, but everything that you're watching that has a shark in it is from another movie. They stole it from other movies, man. I saw it from Great White. I saw it from another Italian shark movie. And that really pissed me off the most. The fact that I'm not even watching a real movie. I'm watching bad actors, and they're cutting to footage from another movie. Well, you, Bruno Mattei, you did not make a movie. You are lying to your audience. Fuck you, you asshole. And by the way, Sean Holmes' Conspiracy Theory is my favorite Mel Gibson movie. Thank you for calling that out. That's such a good movie.
Man, nobody talks about that movie.
That's a good movie, man.
No one mentions that. It's very, very. It's interesting how some films that are so well made and they're so good, they fall under the radar, and they disappear. It's very interesting. But that's why we're here. Damn it!
Yes.
We're here to spread the good news of Phat and good films out there, unlike Cruel Jaws. We still gotta watch it though. We bought the damn thing. We'll watch it.
It's enjoyable. If you kind of put out of your head the fact that they stole every fucking shark footage moment from another movie, you'll enjoy it. But if you say, "Oh, okay, they're stealing this and this from another movie," it's like you're watching fucking home movie clips.
So watch the Schneider cut. Watch that.
Yeah, I think that has the most boobies and blood. So yeah, watch that one.
Okay. At least I know which one to watch. So thanks. I'm not watching that movie 3 times. Okay.
Yeah. Somebody called out Sonny Chiba. I love Sonny Chiba. I got to meet him, which is amazing. I didn't like RoboCop, to be honest, but I like all the movies.
Wait, rewind a little bit. What did you say about Chiba?
I got to meet him in person at a convention.
Oh, you lucky.
Yeah, he was at a horror convention here in LA.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, Sonny Chiba. So I was like the only person in the room. I shook his hand. I took a picture with him. Really nice fucking guy. I'm like, man, I'm a big fan. He's like, oh, thank you very much. And really nice dude. He gave me an autograph. And that to me is my favorite celebrity meeting, man. Fucking.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Viva Chiba, man.
He's great.
Viva Chiba.
We should have t-shirts.
Yeah, we should. Viva Chiba. It's just his eyes right here,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there you
go. But yeah, you got all the Street Fighter movies on Blu-ray.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. I like them all.
Yeah, that Terry Tsurugi character, man, it's something else.
It's great stuff, man.
Let's see
That's
here.
what cinema's all about. I love it.
Howard the Duck, Sean, may be a future Is It Really That Bad episode. I think another YouTuber another YouTuber may have mentioned that to me. We haven't collabed yet. So you never know. We'll see. That might be kind of fun to talk about.
Looking forward to
that. Oh man. Probably gonna wrap it up when a little bit before 3, my brother. Let's see.
Yeah, sounds good. What are you gonna do? I'm pretty chatting until the end of time. Well, probably not, but I'm good for another 15 minutes.
We're gonna end this stream and then we're gonna start a new one. We're gonna just gonna start a brand new one.
There you go.
Sister Street Fighter deserves some love. Yeah, we love Sue.
Absolutely, really good. Yeah. So what are we doing? Are we doing Double Dragon and
Super Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers, is that next?
I think that's what we picked, right? I think that's what we picked. Because we were thinking retro.
Yes,
video game movie.
Yeah.
So
right.
So there you go, chat. Next time we hook up, it'll be Super Mario Brothers. Is it really that bad? And Double Dragon. Yes, movies we have not seen in years. So it's going to be comedy as revisiting them and talking about it on next week. You want to try to shoot for next week again, or is that tough because that's the new? You're going to be busy or what?
Right now I'm free. We'll figure it out.
We'll talk later.
But for the most part, I'm free. I had to figure out a way to find these movies. I know Double Dragon just came out on Blu-ray, so I don't know if I want to buy it.
On MVD. I know, right?
Yeah.
MVD Rewind released it or something like that. Yeah, it's like $25. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
I guess that's called paying $2 to rent it on Amazon Prime, I guess.
Right.
Let's see.
Oh man.
Mario and Double Dragon. Now that's an awesome duo. Yep. That's the one. Oh, Kev John showed up to defend RoboCop, son. That's right. He's a fan of the 2014 RoboCop.
Nice.
It has survived, Kev. If you're
good. It's a good movie, man. It's a good movie.
It has survived. It is not as bad as Rotten Tomatoes says it is. It deserves a little bit more love than that. Very solid movie. I
say everybody in the chat, do yourselves a favor, rewatch it. I think you're gonna watch it. You're gonna, if you come at it not expecting Verhoeven, I think you're gonna find something very interesting, very unique, very different. I think you're gonna be in love with it.
And you trust me, right? Very solid action flick. Very solid.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he likes it.
Tribal Chiefs calling for the JCVD dance. Always at the end of the stream, people are like, JCVD dance. I'll play it. But we got a couple more minutes. It's only 51. Oh, don't forget. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to Master Chaos, make sure you head over there and subscribe. Show some love. We are building the Master Chaos army as well as the Movie Dojo army. We're powers combined. That's right.
Yeah, I appreciate every new subscriber. I comment. I respond to every comment. Thank you so much. Anybody who is new to the channel, I appreciate it.
You're growing quick, my friend.
What's that?
You're growing quick.
I'm trying. I'm trying to spread the movie love, and I want to make friends. I'm throwing a party. You guys are invited. I'd love to have you over at Master Chaos TV. It'd be an honor to have you guys there.
Yeah. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys head over there. And don't forget, chat, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, head over to Mr. Tony of the Dead's channel. And our Is It Really That Bad streaming is going to be on his channel at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to talk about Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. We're going to talk about that. And then the same night, you're going to come back to my channel a little bit later at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to talk about Leviathan starring Peter Weller. And I can't believe how low Rotten Tomatoes gave Leviathan. I was like, wow. So
wait. Leviathan is a good fucking movie. What is it at?
Dude, what? Okay, I'm gonna show you. I got some time here, dude. You're gonna be stunned. I couldn't believe this.
Because that's like a solid ass movie.
Dude, I was stunned. Look at this. You ready for this? I'm clicking on it right now. Here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah, let me know.
24%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's really bad.
That's crazy.
And audience is 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Have you seen Underwater, the Kristen Stewart movie?
I was just talking about that yesterday. I heard at first I laughed at it because I was like, that's the dumbest title I've ever heard for a trailer.
Right.
But I heard it's become sleeper hit. Like people watching it now and they're like, dude, it's fucking great. But there was a minor spoiler I came across of a character that shows up.
Yes.
And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now I have to see this movie now. But I have HBO Max, so it's on there. I'm gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna
watch it. Underwater, by the way, chat, if you haven't seen Underwater, it's so good. I'm not gonna say who the main bad guy is, but when it gets there, by the way, it is that character.
I couldn't believe it.
When you get to the end of the movie, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Did they secretly make a movie about this character?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Just for that character showing up, I might just buy the movie. Kev John, thanks for the donation. Punctuality is important.
Thanks, Kev. Yeah, absolutely. Go check Underwater. It is badass. So good.
All right. Let's end it with the Phat dance, and then we'll end the stream. And then Chaos just hang out, and we'll chit chat for a little bit afterwards. Hold on here.
That's good. Not trolling. Go watch it Underwater. So.
Gotta do the JCVD dance, man. We gotta end the stream like that. They love it. It's just...
I love it.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Is it really that bad? Flatliners can go fuck itself up the ass. RoboCop, not too shabby, my friend. Good recommendation. No. So
not too shabby. Anybody who wants to check me out, Master Chaos TV, just put that in the search bar. You'll find me. I'm doing daily videos on all kinds of movies, horror, everything physical media. I would love to chat with you on there. By the way, if you subscribe, comment to let me know, hey, I'm from Phat Samurai, and I'll know your Phat Samurai family.
PhatSamuraiGuy sent you. All right, guys. Don't forget about tomorrow, and don't forget Godzilla 98, 6 p.m. Pacific time Wednesday, also this week. So boom, 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 every day. That's how we do it. See you guys next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.